up, New York Giant fans.
Yes, stand the hell up. And let's get a damn W. Oh, we got this one today. Yes.
I sure hope so, man. Let's say load a couple people in here. Emmett in the chat, Roman in the chat, Seamus in the chat, Roldy in the chat, Nona, Pack Rat, Arkstick in here. Thank you to everybody for being here. Sebastian as well. King Trizzy in the chat. But Baddog, I broke out the Andrew Thomas jersey today. Supposedly he's playing on the left side, and we'll see if if they give him a full allotment of reps today. A lot of people are kind of speculating that they may, because he's not 100%, be substituting Parrott in and out. We'll see. Looks like Solder's going to start on the right side by the pregame warmups. And I broke out the jack today. I said, screw the beer. I'm going to need something heavier. Yes. And hopefully the New York Giants surprise me today and they find a way to upset the Rams and we get to 2-4.
Yeah. I broke out the hoodie today. Let's go. I had to go opposite. Chris Knight, thank you for welcome back to the Dog Pound, sir. Really appreciate you. Dog Pound members, you know what to do. Welcome, Chris Knight, back into the kennel, baby. And I broke out the hard stuff today. That's right. Diet Dr. Pepper. That's right. we brought the Diet Dr. Pepper. You know, it's funny about Diet Dr. Pepper. Years ago, I was going somewhere with my buddy. I think we were going to play poker or something, and I had a bottle of an empty bottle. I left an empty bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper in his car, and his wife goes, "What?" She goes, "Who the hell did you have in your car?" Like, she thought it was a woman that was drinking that. She didn't think it was me, which I always thought. She's like, "Oh, that was you?" She's like, "I thought he had some like size 2 little freaking chicken here." I'm like, "No, I'm the one that was drinking the Diet Dr. Pepper." I'm like, I'm far from a size 2. But yes, I like Diet Dr. Pepper. Yuri, really appreciate you, but thank you so much. He says, "I'm not predicting the score. All I want is effort, especially the defense."
Yeah, I mean, what I'll say about the effort thing, and I know a lot of people talked about the effort last week, I didn't see a lack of effort. I just thought we were outmanned, and I don't think the team stopped trying. It's just, with all the injuries, and the Cowboys were just a better football team.
Yes.
I think they'll come with effort. The question is, are they going to come with we're going up against a much better team, like he kind of said. He said he's not going to, expect us to win this game. The Rams were Super Bowl contenders to start the year. They're 4-1. Their only loss came against the 5-0 Cardinals. I mean, let's be real here. There's a really tough opponent. The Giants aren't even 100%. Slayton's still out. I know Shepard's back, but Tony is going to play, but we'll see if he's really 100%. It's good to see Daniel Jones back. I do think the Giants have to try to protect Daniel Jones a little bit in this game in terms of not running the ball as much, don't have as many designed runs, being that he's coming off the concussion. And I was kind of telling you before we went live, if Tony's 100%, which he may not be, and they feel like they could utilize him in this way, I'd like to see more Wildcat from Tony. Last week we saw the Wildcat one play. I think he picked up 9 or 10 yards, but being that you don't have Daniel Jones's running ability in this game, more than likely, outside of maybe plays breaking down, I think that's a weapon that the New York Giants have to try to use a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, it seems like we're always beat up, and I don't know why, and I'm not using it as an excuse because, like you said, I mean, we just played against a much better Dallas team last week, and of course, today, you look on paper, today, it's a much better Rams team. Hi, buddy. It's a much better Rams team. But yeah, I don't think it was for lack of effort. I believe that it was because we're just outmanned. We don't have as much talent. But if you saw the way they fought and the way they stood up for themselves, I mean, you hope maybe something like that kind of gets the team going. You hope that it kind of says, hey, man, we got each other's back and everything else, and maybe you can build off of it. But this is going to be a very tough game. There's no doubt about it. I think the Giants, again, it sucks that you got your quarterback coming off a concussion. You don't have your left tackle's not 100%. Your best wide receiver is not 100%. Your number one wide receiver, I don't know if you want to say Kadarius Toney's the best wide receiver, but he's not 100%. There's no Kenny Golladay. Yeah. So again, really beat up and got to find a way. I mean, even if we were 100%, this was going to be a tough game. So we got to find something. I don't know, man. I don't know what the answer is. All I keep going back to is, hey, last year, you know what? We went into Seattle undermanned and we found a way to win. So you never know.
It's the NFL. Crazy things happen, but don't bank on it.
No, you shouldn't expect this today. But you never know. That's why they play the games. Chris Berman said it, Michael Strahan's showing off a Super Bowl ring. Brilly, my man. Thank you so much. AB says, good day, Bad Dog. Chris and the Giants gang. Hopefully we get an upset today. Don't know what to expect anymore. Let's see what we get. Let's go Giants. That's pretty much exactly the way I feel. Just like that. Chris, thank you, brother. Brilly, Jalen Ramsey versus Kadarius Toney. This could be fun. Facts. Let me go shut this door real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, to speak to your point, Chris, this week, I think, we'll see. We'll see what Tony's got. Obviously, now he's got a much tougher test this week. Last week, you were going up against the Cowboys secondary, who I think we all agree is not the best secondary in the league. Now you're going to get real attention based off the performance he had last week, and you don't have Kenny Golladay in the game. So, I know Golladay, I think, missed the second half last week, but now they have a full week to game plan for him. So we'll see how, opposing defenses really adjust to Kadarius Toney, of course, is coming off a huge performance. But I think Sterling Shepard's another guy that, if he's a full go, which it looks like he is, could be a big time, he could be used a lot in this game. And I look right now with Daniel Jones coming off the concussion, and somebody, I think it was Elvis, I don't know if he's in here right now, was in my stream last night, brought up a good point. I think the Giants are going to look to get the ball out of Daniel Jones' hands quick in this game because, coming off the concussion, you don't want him taking very many hits. So expect to see short, intermediate routes over the middle with Shepard, Toney, some quick hitters. That's kind of what I expect in this game as well. So I think Shepard could be used a lot.
Right. I mean, well, again, I think the offense should be able to move we've been able to move the ball this year. We don't always score touchdowns. It's something we're going to have to do today. Again, there's just a lot of question marks everywhere. This defense has not been good at all. And I think that's been going into the year, nobody would have questioned the defense. It's amazing how things work out where you're like, we know what we got in the defense. Defense is going to be really good. All the questions are on the offensive side of the ball. And there's still questions there. But you could see the offense seems like it's ahead of the defense, which I didn't think even if the offense was better, which we expected by drafting Kadarius Toney, having a healthy Saquon Barkley, adding a Kenny Golladay, you figured the offense would be better anyway. But I never thought it would be better than the defense this year. And it sucks that it is because that means the defense has been really poor. And
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, again, this is going to be tough. Maybe you hope maybe the Rams have a little jet lag or something. I don't know. Asia, thank you, my lady. Brilly. Just Baddog, you loon. And stand up, my sexy Tainah. The Jaguars just won their first game in London. I forgot that they played in London. I didn't even pay attention to it. I couldn't even watch that this morning. I didn't even know they played. Who the hell they played?
Yeah. Congratulations to UCF Jaguar, like you said. But I really think that Miami, that was a game going into the year that a lot of Giants fans may have looked at and said, "Oh my God, that's going to be a tough one." That's looking more and more like a winnable game. They're off to a 1-5 start. And I said that at the beginning of the year. I said I think they're going to be the biggest disappointment in the league. I don't know if they're the biggest. You could certainly say the Kansas City Chiefs, being that they're off to a 2-3 start. I don't think anybody saw that coming, but damn near close, man. It's 1-5. I was very down on Miami. I thought 6 or 7 wins at the beginning of the year, but they might not even reach that with the way they've looked so far.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's crazy. Well, the Eagles fans are happy because they're going to get a top 5 pick from Miami, so that doesn't help us either.
Yeah, not good news there.
But yeah, they're going to get a top 5 pick. Miami's terrible. I don't know what the hell happened to them. I didn't expect them to be this bad. They may have, went down a little bit after last year, but God, I didn't expect 1-5. Andy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really, my guys. This morning, gents. Going to get a big win today. I can feel it in my waters. Kadarius Toney going for 200 and Gano going to clutch at the end. Let's go.
I sure hope you're right, man. Let's go. It's right.
Buddy. That'd be great. Mark, thank you. Really. Why were you too excited about signing Golladay? Always hurt. You don't know that he's going to be hurt in the future.
You see our receivers last year, Mark? That's why we were excited. I mean, it is what it is. And last year, he missed some time, but the guy in 2019 led the league in touchdowns. So, that's why I was excited.
Yeah, and I don't think he's always hurt. I think he was hurt a couple years. He did, and a lot of people
even last year they said that he
could have played.
He could have played. He just held out, which I guess you could call him selfish, knowing that he was in a contract year. Yeah,
but I don't know if he's always hurt, but hey, he's hurt. What can you do? A lot of our guys are hurt all the time. It is what it is. Barkley was never hurt at any level. He's been hurt every year since after his rookie year. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. The past doesn't predict the future. You have to go out and get the best guys you can. He was the best guy that was available to us, and he's hurt. There's not much we can do. Andrew Thomas was hurt. Daniel Jones was hurt. Saquon's hurt. Shepard's hurt.
Everybody's
a lot of guys get hurt here. I don't know what it is.
Real Peppers missed time.
Right. Of course I was excited. We had a number one receiver. I was going to be happy that we got a number one receiver. It sucked. He's hurt. Andrew, thank you, brother. Brilly, do y'all see the Tennessee game? I did. All those idiots throwing stuff on the field.
I did not. I didn't get a chance to
against
see that.
Ole Miss. Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. I did not get to see
a bunch of idiots just chucking things on the field because they didn't like the fact that they marked Tennessee short in a 4th down, and the replay confirmed it, and they just started chucking things. Kiffin got hit with a golf ball in the legs. They just threw a bunch of trash in the field.
Jesus.
Yeah. Tennessee. What do you expect? It's Tennessee, man. That's the Volunteers fans for you. Michael, Brilly, thank you so much. Good luck to your Giants. My team on a bye. Thank you.
Appreciate that, Michael, man. Thank you very much. Hopefully we get a win.
We need all the help we can get. Obviously, Michael's a big Saints fan. DJ, thank you. Brilly. Peyton Jr. Jones will show up.
Oh my God.
I hope so.
Peyton Jr. Enough with the Peyton Jr. stuff, man.
Peyton Jr.
By the way, listen to this stat. I couldn't believe this. I looked this up yesterday for the Giants. Since 2018, the Giants have won 16 games. If you exclude the Washington football team, they've won 5 games in which they played a starting quarterback. 3 of them were Jameis Winston. The other 2 were Russell Wilson and Carson Wentz when he was the worst quarterback in football last year. Since 2018, we've beaten 3 starting quarterbacks.
I guess we own Jameis Winston, huh?
Yeah. Eli beat him once, Jones in his debut start, and obviously the Saints.
Can we play Jameis and Washington every game? We might be something. That might be the way to go. I don't know. But do us a favor, guys. Smack the hell out of that like button. It always helps out the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. Obviously, we'll be doing the game today. More importantly, make sure you go into the description. Subscribe to the Entertainment Talking Sports. Obviously, Talking Giants will be over there this week. And the game, or I'm sorry. Well, I guess it's this week. But next week, game will be over there next week. And hopefully you guys and girls are here today and we'll watch a Giants win. It hasn't been easy. That's a fact. We haven't won many games, but this is why I say it all the time. We always have great crowds. You guys and girls are the best on YouTube. The Giants fan base is amazing because like I said, when you're winning, it's easy to do content when you're winning. It's easy to sit there and watch your team and go, yeah, this is great. But when your team sucks, it really tests your fandom. It really does. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's easy to give up. People can easily give up and go, the hell with this team, but you don't. That's why you guys and girls are the best. So thank you for being here. Thank you for spending another Sunday with the Entertainer and myself. And like I said, hopefully we end up with a big upset today. Larry, brother, thank you. Brilly, my man. I appreciate you. He says, what up, fellers? Just hope we have a good game. No one gets hurt and everyone performs well. That's all I ask. You all have a great day.
What's going on, Larry, man? Good to see you, buddy.
I hope you're right, Larry. And yeah, no injuries, please. Roldy, my brother from another mother. Thank you. Brilly, my man. He says, I told myself I wouldn't watch this week, but I'm right back here. I guess I love pain and misery. No, you love the Giants. You don't love pain and misery.
If you've been watching since 2013, you're not going to stop watching now.
This is a fact.
We've won 49 games since 2013. I mean,
pretty bad.
By the way, on your stream, remember when I said the Giants are the worst team over the last 10 years? Since 2000, and everybody said the Lions are worse. The Lions have 7 more wins than we do since 2013, and they've had 3 winning seasons. We've had 1.
Nice. Maybe the Jets. The Jets
had less. The Jets, I think, had 45. We had 49.
We gotta blow up. We gotta implode MetLife Stadium. It's gotta happen. Jets fans will agree. We got to get rid of this damn stadium. It's a curse. I know we won a Super Bowl here, but God almighty, it's a curse. Zuhaib, thank you, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, Chris, the stream was great. Restarting is the most logical answer. That's a new GM who has complete authority. It's not always we have 2 first-round picks. We have assets.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see at the end of the year. And I just hope we win today. And we're not even talking about that going into next week. And we're excited for the Panthers game. So we'll see how we play this week. But like I said in the stream last night, man, I really don't see them blowing it up next year because of all the commitments they have. You're not going to be able to get rid of Kadarius Toney. You're not going to be able to get rid of Leonard Williams. You're not going to be able to get rid of Adoree Jackson. You're not going to be able to get rid of Logan Ryan. You're probably not going to get rid of Sterling Shepard, being that you backcoated the Sauer to begin with this year. So I just don't think they're going to blow it up at the end of the year. That's just my opinion as of now, but that may change over the course of the year.
Yeah, I don't know how much they can blow up. I think you got to keep your quarterback, but Not even Halloween, talking about next year. It gets frustrating after a while, man. It really does. Vincent Brown, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. He says chances of a W are slim, but still feel like we can upset them for some reason. This is amazing. I feel the same way every time we go into a game, like we can win. I feel that way every damn game, and every damn game I'm let down. I don't know why, but I do. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's the NFL. That's what makes the NFL great. You never know.
DJ, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. He says DJ versus Mahomes. What channel, Dog or Chris?
Odd games are mine. Even games are his. So
I think that's you because we play them after Tampa.
I don't even know. I got next week. They play
Carolina, then they play Tampa, and then I think it's Kansas City. So that would be
I think it's your channel. We play the Raiders and then Kansas City.
Why the hell do I think we play Kansas City before the Raiders?
I think we play the Raiders.
I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully that's a good one. Hopefully they're both over 400 yards. We beat Kansas City. That'd be pretty funny. Jack, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Brilly, young joke, 8 receptions, 90 yards, 1 touchdown from Wildcat.
I hope they use him in the Wildcat, man. I want to see at least 3 or 4 carries from him in this game because we know that Jones's legs a lot of time produce big plays for the Giants, and we're probably not going to have that today. So to try to supplement that, I'd like to see Tony used a little bit more in the Wildcat.
Alvaro, thank you, brother. Brilly. If the Giants go 1-10, you still streaming? Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been streaming the Giants every game since 2018. So I think they won 4 games in 2019. We streamed every game. So yeah, we'll still be streaming.
It's been pretty bad, but do you think we see Gary Brightwell at all today?
Yes. How could you not? I mean, he's our second running back. I mean, I think you have to, right? At least a little bit.
You would think. Michael, thank you, my man. Appreciate you, brother. He says, what up, boys? Do you think a win today versus a really good team in those earlier close games we could have played get us back into the race? We have to go 1 week at a time. Dallas is really good.
We're about to start now. So, but yeah, I mean, it's 1 week at a time. That's what I always say, man. It's 1 week at a time. The NFL is a week-to-week league. Let's see how we do today. Maybe we feel completely different going forward. As the kick's away, Giants are going to field this 6 yards deep. They're going to take it out at CJ Board. Board should have probably knelt there. I think they might get hit with a face mask, but it might be a block in the back. Hard to tell her. There's a flag as he's tackled down at the 26.
You're a little ahead of me, which is kind of funny, but that's okay. It's better that you're ahead of me and not the other way around. Yuri, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Really. It's like a second. It's not even a big deal. He says, please beat Belichick. Do us a favor. I hope so. Belichick, please beat the Cowboys. Do us a favor.
They're going to hit the Giants with a hold. So
of course they are. Why did Board's got to stop taking the damn ball out of the end zone, man?
Yeah, 6. If it's like a yard or 2 deep, yeah, but not 6 yards deep.
Right. LA Lou, thank you, brother. Brilliant. Rams fan says fist bump and handshake. We used 2s for a kickoff. I'm home for an easy victory, but then again, so are you too. No, we're hoping for any victory we can get. That's not a moral victory. Mike, thank you, brother. Brilly says let's freaking go, G-Man.
What's going on, man? I wore the 78 jersey for you, Mike. You always tell me, Andrew Thomas. So already, CJ Board and the New York Giants special teams unit put Daniel Jones in a tough spot. I think they're going to start right around their own 10-yard line. Actually, no, they have it at the 20. That's weird. If it was a holding penalty, I would have thought it is what it is. They have it at the 19. I'll take it. Jones coming out under center. He's got Booker in the backfield. He'll take the snap, play action, drops back he's killed. He fumbles the football. First friggin' play. I think the Giants got it back, but my God, and I think it was Solder, but I have to see the replay. They got beat off the right side. Let me see the replay here.
Yeah, you're like a play ahead of me here.
Solder got destroyed. Nate Solder should not be in the friggin' football game. I'm sorry. Matt Baird should be starting this game. I watched the game last week. I don't know what Joe Judge was watching, and the first play, Nate Solder gets destroyed. Luckily, the Giants recover the fumble. 2nd and 18, 11, and I'm recording it now. So next drive, I'll be able to sync up with you.
It's weird because Fox are usually pretty even. Giants, thank you so much, brother. Jalen Ramsey versus Kadarius Toney, going to be exciting. It could.
Jones will take the snap, hands to Booker on a draw, picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 15.
Musab Imran, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really currently depressed because my San Francisco Giants lost to the team that shall not be named. Nothing worse than losing to your rival. Trust me, my Yankees got knocked out by the Red Sox, so I understand. He says, hope my New York Giants can do something special today. Gabe Morales is dead to me. And Pro Can of Gaming, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really. Let's take it to the Rams.
3rd and 14 here for Jones coming out in the gun. He's got Booker to his left from his own 15. Rams with a four-man front. They come with 5. Drops back to pass. Jones under pressure. Throws. Nice throw as Toney catches it for a first down on the sideline for about 18. Jones was under pressure. He was able to deliver a bullet to Toney. Nice throw by Jones.
That's huge. And yeah, I'm not going to mention Jalen Hurts. Well, I'm going to mention him here, but just to prove a point, like Jalen Hurts has a hard time making that deep out throw. You can see that's a perfect throw. It's good coverage. Throw had to be right there on the sideline. It's a great route by Toney because he goes past the sticks. And that's a huge conversion for the Giants early in this game. Hopefully they can build on it. Ryan, thank you, brother. Billy says 12-game winning streak starts. I'm sorry, Chris. I forgot you're ahead of me.
No, it's okay. Takes the snap out of the gun. Empty backfield. Throws. Hits his man. Shepard back at it. Picks up 9. So a good job here by the Giants to start to get things going. 2nd and 1.
I forgot you were ahead of me, man. My bad. Ryan really says 12-game winning streak starts today. I just want one, buddy. Can we get a 1-game winning streak today? L.A. Lou, thank you, brother. Billy, he says he must mean the Dodgers. Yes, I'm pretty sure he did mean the Dodgers.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 here for the Giants as Jones just delivered 2 bullets. He's 2 for 2 for 24 yards. Coming out in the shotgun formation, Booker to his left from the 40. Play action. There's a flag on the play as that ball was batted at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. We'll see who the flag's on.
Yeah. Again, when it's immediately like that, it's usually a legal formation or an illegal
on the Rams,
or they're lined up in the neutral zone. Either way, true story. Thank you, brother. Brilly. He says Jeffrey Avery is a clown. Solder sucks, not Jones. I just wanted to know who he wanted to draft besides Jones. He just don't like Jones. I don't know. I don't know what your story. People have their favorites. So it's all good.
1st and 10 for the Giants after the penalty. They got it right around midfield now at the 45. Booker to his left. Jones takes the snap, hands to Booker. Booker trucking hard. What a run by Booker. Still going, pushing the pile for 15 yards. He picked up like an extra 10 yards. What an effort by Devontae Booker on the first down run.
You know what's amazing? And again, that reminds me of Wayne Gallman. That's the way Wayne Gallman used to run. Just run between the tackles, hit it as hard as you can, keep the legs moving. No fancy cuts, none of that. Just a straight-on run, and that's good. Giants in a hurry here.
Screen pass to Toney on first down. He's pushed out of bounds for about 3 as the Giants keep some momentum going. 2nd and 7.
If the Giants find a way to, if the Giants find a way to score 7 here, Chris, we have to go back to the big throw on 3rd down to 14 from deep in their own territory.
Oh, what a play. Yeah, what a play. And I saw it in the chat. Supposedly, I'll take a look now. Obviously, I'm looking at the quarterback when I'm doing the play-by-play. I think Parrott is in the game. So they had a quick hook on Solder, and indeed he is. So it's Parrott on the right side now, Thomas on the left. Jones out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks right, throws right. That's caught. Toney with a nice shake move to the 30, 25, tackle down out of bounds at the 22. Toney making him look like baloney. 11:24 to go here in the first.
Spaz out. Thank you, brother. Really. Tank for Caleb Williams. What a difference Oklahoma is with Caleb Williams. Beantown Breakdown. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Nothing like NFL football Sundays. Cheers, boys. Good luck. Hey, congratulations. Your Red Sox big win yesterday. Nick DeWick. Thank you for being a member for 17 months. He also says Parrott is in the game right now.
From the 22 hand. Oh, what a run here again by Booker. He gets ahead of steam. He picks up 9 down to the 13. He's hitting that hole hard today, guys. 2nd and 1 for the Giants.
And that was a good hole up ahead there. And Toney went off the field with an ankle, so hopefully he's okay. AB, thank you, brother. Brilly says they just benched Solder for Parrott. Thank you. L.A. Lou, thank you so much. Brilly, I want to note that I was not liking our bend don't break defense.
Jones with a play action pass. He led Pettis a little bit there. He had him. I think I got to see the replay. It would have been an easy first down there. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 1. And now Toney's on the sideline. Not good here. It looks like he's favoring that ankle. And my guess is he's probably not going to come back in the game. And hopefully that won't be the case, but he's favoring the ankle.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can do. Adrenaline takes you so far, and then the pain takes over. Hopefully they can wrap it up and he can get back out there. I mean, we need him. We don't have Galladay as it is. And, yeah, they didn't show a replay, but it did. I mean, maybe the ball wasn't thrown perfectly, but Pettis.
They run a QB sneak here, by the way, as Jones picks it up for 2 yards. So that's what they should have run last week at the goal line, but they do it here on 3rd and 1. Jones runs a QB sneak for a first down.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not a good sign. I don't know what happened to him. Look at the cut. Maybe it was just his cut. He hurt himself. He looked okay there, unless it was the way he got tackled out of bounds. Or
shotgun formation there as Jones looks left, comes back right. It goes off of both the Shepard's hands. Incomplete. So another drop pass by the Giants. 2nd and 10.
I don't know really where Shepard was going to go with that one anyway. Kind of looked like it was set up for not much, but you got to catch the ball. Head upfield. No, his head wasn't even upfield before he caught it. The throw was a little high, but he might have got it 3 or 4 yards. You got to catch the ball, man.
Of course. He's got to catch that ball. 2nd and 10 here for the Giants at the 11. He's going to motion Colin Johnson out wide right. He's got Booker to his left here from the 11, 10, 12 to go here in the first. It's been a good drive, but the Giants have struggled in the red zone all year. Jones takes the snap. They're going to try to run with Booker off the left side, and he stumbles forward for about 2.5, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and about 8 or 7 or 8.
Michael, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really, my man. I don't like the turf in MetLife. The turf sucks. It really does. And Tony's going back to the locker room, so that is obviously not a good sign. This has been a good drive for the Giants. You hope that they can get it in with 6, but maybe Colin Johnson's big target. Where's Kyle Rudolph?
Yeah.
What the hell are we bringing in here
to go
for?
Here, 3rd.
Where's Caden Smith for Chef Oz? Can we do it?
Be nice. And they got Rudolph actually lined up wide left. He is in the game on here on 3rd and 7. Jones will take the snap, drops back, throws up a floater, and that's just nowhere to be. And they got a pass interference call as he was looking for Colin Johnson in the right corner of the end zone. The Giants will have it on the 1. I think, it definitely was interference. I don't know if this ball was catchable, but either way, it's going to work out for the Giants. They're going to have it on the 1.
We actually get a call. And you're right, Chris. When I see the play, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I don't know how catchable that ball is, but you got to give the man an opportunity. You can't just turn you got to turn your head around. I think if he turned his head around, he would have been okay. Didn't turn his head around, just kind of pushed Colin Johnson. And
they overturned it. They said it was not catchable.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That wasn't catchable. I'm not going to get on the officials for that, but it's not a catchable ball.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You could have called it illegal contact, though. I mean, that's, I don't know. I can tell you this. I'm sure that a lot of other teams don't have that call overturned. I'm sure that doesn't happen. Johnny, thank you, brother. Brilly says, Stella, and stand up, fellas. Our team stink. But the best closet Eagles fan is Baddog. Closet Phillies fan is Chris. Much love and respect to y'all. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, my man.
What's going on? I'm gonna sync up now. As Gano hits the field goal.
Yes. Well, listen. With the way this started out, the Giants 3rd and 14 from their own 15, and they were able to convert. Sucks that Tony got hurt because he had 2 big catches in that drive. And we're able to get 3 out of it. But this is what we did. It just has just been the Giants, and it's not just this year. It's been years where we get into the red zone and we just don't score touchdowns. And I don't know what the hell it is. Obviously, not having Galladay doesn't help. I mean, this is why we brought in Kenny Galladay. He was looking for the taller Colin Johnson in the corner, but wasn't a good throw. Still can't bash the receiver like that, but it is what it is. I don't know. Vincent, thank you, brother. Really silly drops like that kill the drive. Come on, Shep.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad play for sure. He's got to catch the ball, and who knows where it would have went. It looked like he had Hernandez out in front. Maybe he could have made something out of it. It is what it is. He dropped the ball. But, yeah, I mean, good drive, like you said, but obviously discouraging the Canaries. Tony goes down. Hopefully comes back in the game, and once again, we stole in the red zone for 3, and obviously, this defense is going to have to come to play today and will not be easy going up against Matt Stafford.
Definitely not. Marco, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Brilly says, wow, did we just lose Joka? Well, it's not official, but that didn't look good. He's going back.
My guess is he's not going to come back because he was questionable to start. And I think he had an ankle problem before the game even started. Yeah. So, yeah, I think he tried to give it a go. And my guess is he will not be back today.
John, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Brilly. I get the fans are excited, but quiet down when we're in the end zone. Our offense shouldn't have to struggle giving out plays. No comments. He's talking about the fans in the stadium.
Oh, in the stadium, yeah.
Daniel Jones got to give you one of these then.
Yeah.
Give you one of those.
Somebody said no more
calm down, guys.
I can't believe that Solder even started the game. Like, why? It is what it is. It was only like 3 plays, so I'm glad that they made the quick change, but. Yeah. Based off the way Solder played last week and the way Parrott played, I don't understand why Solder even started this game.
Giants, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really, did you see after the first play Solder was benched? Yes. New York Giants, thank you, brother. Billy says, I hate Nate Solder.
He sucks.
He does. Stephen Lilly, thank you for being a member for 2.5 years.
Wow.
Long. Thank you, my man. Billy says, hi, guys. 37 years a Giants fan, 10 years of crap, but you guys have made over the last 3 years amazing. For me, thank you. Thank you, Stephen. It's crazy that it's been that long. He says, let's go Giants. 56 is the GOAT. That's a fact.
78. I got 78 on today, man. He's the current GOAT on this team. But Giants lead here 3-0. Kicks away here by Graham Gano. And this is intentionally kicked short. They're going to field it at about the 6. Rams will take it out there. And looks like the tackler lost his helmet. He's tackled down, and that was Elijah Penny. He's tackled down at about the 27. And there's some extracurricular activity here, Baddog.
Yeah, Giants a little fired up again. Like we said, we know they like to fight. They were fighting in training camp. But we're synced up perfectly now, so that's good. We'll see what the flag is. It's usually on the receiving team. LA Lou, thank you, brother. Really just reported that Ed Orgeron is leaving LSU at the end of the season. Could be headed for USC. He's coached here before, maybe. They had a big win over Florida yesterday. Florida cost me my parlay. Thanks a lot, Dan Mullen. Yeah, we'll see. I keep saying Urban Meyer's going to end up in USC. Mike, thank you, brother. Really. Get a great player. Boom. Gone injury. It's amazing how our bad luck. Not only are we a bad team, we got bad luck, right? It's amazing.
Horrible luck. And it was on the Rams, by the way. They're going to start at their own 15.
Yeah. Let's see what the Giants defense has in store for Mr. Stafford today.
Giants come out with a 4-man front bootleg rollout for Stafford. He's going to throw. Oh, what a catch. Oh, my. Oh, he dropped it. I was
going to say, that was a hell of a catch. Not a good throw. Van Jefferson he had it in his hands, just couldn't come down with it. But Stafford rolling left, no pressure in his face. That would have been a hell of a one-handed grab. He did have a good hit there was it Julian Love?
Logan Ryan.
Logan Ryan made the hit to break it up. So good play by Ryan. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here for Stafford. Empty backfield, takes it out of the gun. 5-step drop. Throws right. Got a man wide open, and that's the guy you got to worry about all game. He's got almost 600 yards receiving this year. That's Kupp all the way up to the 45 for a 30-yard gain.
And he was wide open in the zone. Nobody just sat down in the zone. Easy pitch and catch. Tony's out, people said. So Kadarius Tony's out for the game. Davey, thank you, brother. Really never ends. Drops. Callback penalty, and now Tony's hurt. The whole offense consistently injured, and they start Nate Solder. Like I said, when you're a bad team, bad things happen to you. Good teams have good things happen to them. Bad teams have bad things happen to them. That's a fact. It's very weird. I don't believe in any of that law of attraction shit, but it does seem to be the case with the Giants.
1st and 10 from their own 45. Stafford under center. He's going to turn in hand. Giants get good pressure there as they stop the run for only a gain of 1. Leonard Williams on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, let's see what the Giants can do. It's funny. I never really get excited until they're off the field.
Yeah,
it just seems like they can get good. They're pretty good on 1st and 2nd down, but 3rd down's been the key. Looks like the Rams are going a little bit quicker. I see Philly 500s in the chat.
2nd and 9 as Stafford takes it out of the gun. Again, right, wide open again, down to the 38 for the Rams. And I think that was Robert Woods on the catch, down to the Giants 38, 1st down Rams.
Yep. Again, no pass rush, soft shell zone, wide open, 15 yards down the field. Easy pitch and catch. Rams moving and grooving. Chislow, thank you, brother. Really actually feel bad for Jones. Everyone's injured.
Yeah.
The way it was last year, too.
Stafford coming out under center from the Giants 38. Giants with a 4-man front. Play action. Drops back, has time. Throws over the middle and in and out of the hands of Couples. A little bit high. Had a little juice on it. 2nd and 10.
Good hit by McKinney. And that time the Giants got a little bit of pressure up the middle. Stafford really couldn't step into that a little bit better. He did have the throw. It was a little overthrown. And again, McKinney was making sure that that was not caught. A little behind him, actually.
McKinney. So 2nd and 10 here, and you've seen what the Rams have done to the Giants on this drive. They are attacking the middle of the field basically on every throw attempt.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get – I don't know where you're going to get a pass rush from. These guys just don't – there's nobody there that can have a pass rush.
Stafford coming out of the gun. They're going to try to run it. And again, the Giants do a good job.
That was a hell of a tackle there.
Yeah, I think that was Crowder, if I'm not mistaken. Henderson tackled there, 3rd and 10. And coming into this game, that was the weakness of the Rams. They have not run the ball effectively all year. And so far, the Giants doing a good job in that department.
It was a good job by Crowder. That's good tackle there. Make sure you grab the hole of their shirt. But this is where the Giants will struggle, 3rd down and 10. I mean, when you have 3rd and long, you need a pass rush. And unfortunately, we don't have that. So quarterbacks have all day to throw.
Out of the gun, Stafford under pressure. Giants are going to get home.
It's
I think
Leonard,
that was
just
big,
like
sexy, and Leonard Williams cleans it up.
Yep, big Leo, finally. Now he's trying to get the crowd into it. He says, yeah, I'm worth 80, whatever the hell he got paid. But
so a good job. I mean, you obviously going against the Rams, one of the better offenses in football. Great job by the Giants defense. They get off the field.
Good job by Fox here. I don't know what the hell they're showing. I guess they're trying to show the coverage in the secondary. But Leonard Williams on the spin move up the middle just got up there, and it's a huge play for the Giants. As I say, they don't get a pass rush on 3rd down. That is what they've needed all year on 3rd down and longer. You don't allow the quarterback to survey the field, and that's big because it knocked them out of field goal range on top of it.
Rams are going to punt it away. Giants go for the fair catch at about the 9. That's where they'll start. 6:15 to go here in the first. 3-0 Giants.
All right, Chris, this is where I want to see 7s in the chat. Let's go. Get some 7s going in the chat. I'm gonna hit the head because this is what happens when you drink a pot of coffee before the damn thing. And I did drink a pot of coffee today. The 10 that shouldn't be. Thank you, brother. Brilliant this season with all the injuries. We are going to find out if DJ is a really good quarterback. We can win with a potentially great quarterback who lives this team. We're gonna find out. I think he's played really well. All right, let me hit the head. I'll be right back.
All right, Baddog's going to hit the head. I'm going to talk to the chat. I see a lot of 7s. So far, I'm going to say 7s are good. 7s are good. Keep the 7s coming. I see an 8. I'm not going to get greedy. I'll take 7. Hell, I'll take 6. Still see a lot of 7. Andrew B wants 7,777,777. Lou, I'll let Baddog read that when he gets back. Let's see. We got Young Leo says 5. Well, that's impossible. We're not getting 5 on this drive. I can assure you of that. We got a lot of 8s. Watching from New Zealand. What's going on, Thomas Lone, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. My favorite movie of all time is filmed in New Zealand, Lord of the Rings. I got to go to New Zealand. That's on my bucket list. But thank you for popping in the stream, man. You know what? Let me read this in case Baddog loses it. I'll read the super chat because the chat's starting to move with the 7s. Lou Mateo says, my therapist, what's wrong with Lou? Lou, I'm a Giants fan. Therapist, enough said. $150, please.
Okay.
Yeah, they said that. I actually read this in the New York Post this week. They said that therapy has in the state of New York has gone up by 300% since football season started.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
No, I'm kidding, obviously, but I would not be surprised at all.
Giants, Jets, Mets, Yankees. Yeah. Therapy should be going up here. I saw your dad put 7. Usually he puts the 8 up there. So Mr. Up Tainah Senior, but I had the 7, buddy.
He only went 7.
Yes, guys. Tony is out. He had 2 catches on the first drive. Made the really good. It sucks. He tried to give it a go. It's not going to work. Hopefully, he's healthy next week. I don't. It just sucks. We just can't catch. We can't catch a break. We just can't.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he was. Taco says shoulders coming back. I don't get that, but yeah, man. I don't think he was 100% to start the game, so I'm not shocked. He re-aggravated the ankle injury. I just hope it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period of time.
Yeah, well, I hope not either. I don't really know. I don't know what the ankle injury was.
And shoulder is back out. What? I don't get this, but I really don't get this. I'm sorry. I try to be as fair as I can. Why is Nate Solder back in the game? Why did he start to begin with? And why is he back in the game?
I have no idea. And that's why they're showing Joe Judge. Well, Joe, I'm going to have to rip you a new ass again. I don't get it. He sucks, number one. Why do you keep doing this? I thought you believed in your young offensive line. They barely got the playoff.
And they get another. Jones able to avoid the pressure, but again, they get good interior pressure on shoulders.
He got beat immediately, Chris. Is parent hurt or something?
And he was able to check it down to Booker to get 2 yards. So a good job there by Jones, being that shoulder just got completely decimated right off the snap.
Oh, he twisted. I saw it right there. The right ankle twisted. Pistol Pete, thank you, brother. Brilly. He says Jones has to do it all alone. Yeah. Again, he had to do it alone last year.
He's got Booker in the backfield here from their own 12. Jones will change the play at the line of scrimmage. Jones 5 of 8 for 46 yards.
Shoulder sucks, man.
Jones will take the snap, going to give it to Booker, and this time they clean up. That was Aaron Donald, arguably the best defensive player in the league. Got there quick. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah. It sucks. You get 3 points. You stop them on defense. You try to get a drive going, and immediately, I don't understand why Solder's in there either. He got beat immediately. It just doesn't make sense unless Matt Parrott's hurt. What do you keep rotating these guys for?
I don't get it. See, he looked horrible last week. Parrott looked good. Why not? And not to mention, Solder got destroyed the first play of the game. You took him out. Why are you putting him back in?
I agree. I don't understand.
4:56 to go here. Daniel Jones coming out of the gun here from his own 12. He's got Booker to his left. Rams showing blitz. They'll come with it. Drops back to pass. Jones hit as he throws. Nice throw and a great catch as he got it. Sterling Shepard to pick up a 9.
Big again, another big third down conversion on third down and long from deep in their own territory. Good job by Jones standing in the pocket, knowing he's going to get
rocked,
hit.
By the way, he got rocked.
Yeah, that's insane. That's tough. I mean, it's a great catch by Shep. Ninja Service, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Brilly says, I'm calling it now. Devontae Booker is going to do much better in yards than Saquon has done in any game this week. I love Saquon, but he gets one good run, all out of rushes, and he's injuries prone.
Jones under center, drops back to pass. It's going to set up a screen here to Booker. Booker with a little shake move, got about 4. So good job by Booker. Second and manageable.
Should have went outside. It looked like the blocks were set up outside. He cut it back in. But, yeah, I mean, positive yards on first down is all you ask for. 2nd and 6 is better than 2nd and 10. Peter, thank you, brother. Billy says LSU filed Ed Orgeron. Well, I don't know why they would fire him after a win. Somebody said that he was going to resign. But there was no doubt Ed Orgeron was not going to last long. And Jarite, thank you, brother. Billy says Solder is always in Jones's lap. Facts.
And here we go. Jones coming out. And he almost got him to jump off sides. Good job there by Jones with the hard count. Takes the snap out of the gun, drops back. This time he has some protection. Looks left. He kind of had to get rid of it. He was about to get hit. Incomplete, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Pettis over there, and there was good coverage. So third down and 6. The Giants have done pretty well today on third down, and see if DJ can get another one here. It's now Pettis is going to the sideline. I don't even know who the hell we got out there anymore. I don't even know who the hell our receivers are at this point. It's kind of like that. Is Austin Mack around?
They got Ross out there right now. 3rd and 6, 3 wide set. Looks like they got Rudolph lined up wide right as well. Jones will take the snap, drops back to pass, rolls out to the right, tries to avoid the pressure. Now he's going to run. He's going to get out of bounds. Smart job there there was a flag. It's probably going to be a hold, but smart job there by Jones to avoid taking a hit there as he runs out of bounds.
Hopefully it's a hold in the secondary. Sometimes that happens when they roll out of the pocket, but, with us, I doubt it. It was a good job by Jones to get the hell out of bounds and not take the hit.
It is on the Rams, so it's going to be a first down for the Giants.
It's big. I mean, a lot of times when the quarterback rolls –
so go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, when the quarterback rolls out of the pocket a lot of times, because he's extending the play, the receivers will grab. The cornerbacks will grab. So sometimes that,
And it's right there on Rudolph.
Right there, he grabbed him.
And a good job there by Jones to extend that play to allow that penalty to happen.
All right.
So now they got Caden Smith and Kyle Rudolph in the game. They're going to motion both of them to the right, 2 tight end set. Takes the snap, play action, rolls out. Rudolph gets destroyed. Jones has to try to buy some time, and he's just going to get rid of it out of bounds.
Getting destroyed is putting it nicely, Chris. Daniel Jones rolled right into the pressure because Rudolph couldn't block his man. It's impossible for any quarterback at any level to succeed when that's happening. L.A. Lou, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Billy. Raheem Morris is going to age me 5 years and 3 hours. Well, I mean, I age 5 years. I'm surprised I'm not dead doing these Giants games every week.
2nd and 10 here as Solder's still in the game. From their own 32, Jones coming out in the gun. Jones done a hell of a job so far in this game, being that he's been under pressure as much as he has. From his own 32, 3 wide set. 4 on the play clock. Jones will take the snap, drops back to pass, steps up. That was a bad throw. That was a little bit out in front of Colin Johnson, incomplete.
Yeah. It was a little bit, let him a little bit too much. And again, I'm telling you right now, I can see the difference between Daniel Jones's confidence level throwing when Solder's in the game and when he's not. It's night and day, man.
Yeah.
It's night and day. Davey, thank you, brother. Brilly says judging to go. He simply doesn't have a clue. Could happen.
3rd and 10 here for Jones. 2:56 to go here in the first. Giants lead 3-0. He's done a good job picking up third down so far this game. This will be another challenging one to pick up. Rams showing blitz. Jones changes the play. Takes the snap, drops back, and there's a flag.
No, that'll
it's
be
going to
on
be on the Giants. It'll be 3rd and 15 now.
Ninja Service, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Brilly. He says, would you guys give Jones another year just based on these 5 weeks? Based on 5 weeks, yes.
I'd give him another year just based on next year's quarterback class, to be honest with you.
That too.
I mean, yes, I think Jones is going to be back here next year. I really believe that.
Darren McCardle, thank you, brother. Brilly, my man, +8. I don't know what FT is. -2 for the Ravens, +8 for the Giants, -4 for the Cowboys. Who's FT?
FT?
Yeah, he said -8.
Maybe he meant to say halftime, HT.
I'm not sure.
Somebody said, where's Ingram? I think Ingram's in. It's trips to the left. Jones will take the snap, drops back to pass, steps up. Nobody open, still buying time. Comes back right. A good job there by Jones to buy time. Pettis is going to be
close.
He's about a half yard short. I don't know where they are on the field. They're in their own territory. My guess is they're going to punt.
Yeah, he was real close. I mean, you got to stretch that ball over the line. You got to stretch for the first down.
Jones is still on the field. They might go for this.
You're 1-4, Chris. I mean, what do you got to lose, right?
This is one of the times where and I've been very critical of Judge for not going for it this year. This is one of the times where I think he should punt.
Maybe
they try to draw him out there. They might just try to draw him off. They're going to QB. He didn't get it. I don't think he got it. It's going to depend on the spot. And I'm going to be honest with you, Baddog. I am very critical of him for not being aggressive. This is the one time where I actually think he should have punted.
Well, I honestly, Chris, I thought they were going to line up and just try to draw him off sides. I didn't think they'd actually go for this. It's close. I mean, I don't know. I know where the ball is. Sean, thank you, brother. Brilly. Young joke out. Bears beating the Packers. Well, the Giants are cursed. I don't know what else to say. Alvaro, thank you, brother. Brilly. Can't the refs just finish the game now? Darren, thank you, brother. Brilly, Washington football team. That's what it is.
Somebody says it was a good decision. BS, Chris. You're up 3-0. You have the ball in your own 42. If you're on the Rams 42, I agree. Go for it. Now the Rams instantly already have it basically in field goal range. I don't think it was a good decision, if I'm being honest with you, on your own 42 in the first quarter.
I will honestly, like I said, I didn't think they would go for it. I thought they would line up and try to draw them off sides. I really did. That's what I thought they were going to do. It is weird that he has been ultra conservative in plus territory, and then in our own territory, he decided.
Explain this to me, Baddog. Why would you go for it on your own 42 and not go for it on the opponent's 30 when he was playing the Saints?
I don't know. I don't know what Joe Judge is having a rough year. I know that. That was a terrible spot, by the way. It looked like they made him lose yardage, and that was a terrible. I'm not saying he made it anyway, but he definitely pushed forward. He did not miss it by almost a whole yard. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
But that's just, yeah. I didn't think they'd go for it. I really thought they would just try to draw him off sides. I was surprised that they ran a play. Really was. I didn't like the spot, but I don't think even with where he was with the ball, he made it. But it was a lot closer than that. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, he definitely was farther ahead than that spot. But there's nothing you can do when all the bodies are around. You can't. They're not going to.
I mean, I'm glad the Judge is being aggressive. I'll say that, but it confuses me to do it in that spot. He's had so many other opportunities where it was more understandable than that spot.
I see a lot of "we sucks" in the chat. Hey, hard to argue right now. Hard to argue. It's interesting. We got 2,200 people in here. Thank you guys and girls so much for being here. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. That just shows you how great Giants fans are. Hit the like button. It helps out the stream. It's free. So click that thumbs up button. It'd be great. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. But more importantly, like I said, I'm sure my mods drop it throughout the chat. Make sure you go into the description. Linked in the Entertaining Talking Sports there. We get to do this all over again next week when we play the Panthers. It'll be on his channel. We get to have some fun with that as well. And, of course, we'll be doing Talking Giants this week. I believe Friday night will be okay. I don't know what the Knicks schedule is. Obviously, with basketball coming up, things may change around a little bit. But it's always at the end of the week we'll be talking about this game and the Panthers. And then, of course, we'll have the Panthers on that channel. So thank you all for being here. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. And listen,
by the way, guys, I'm not going to destroy Judge. I'm happy that he was aggressive. And like Baddog said, we got nothing to lose. We're 1-4. That was like the one time where I actually would have punted. So that's why I was a little bit confused by the decision. But listen, man, if he continues to be aggressive on fourth down, I won't criticize him for it. I just, on your own 42 in the first quarter, I don't know. That was like that. You want to talk about a time where it's ultra risky, and there's been times where it was completely understandable why he should be risky. It just doesn't add up to me. But hopefully, it's a sign for the better that he's going to be more aggressive in those situations.
Well, like I said, I was actually just thought they were going to line up and try to draw him off. I was really shocked that they ran the play. He did convert on a quarterback sneak earlier, so maybe that's why they decided to run it. But the Rams were ready for it that time.
Yeah, for me, it was just where they were on the field. I didn't love the call there. Stafford coming out in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, nearly, and it is. Oh my God! It went off of 4 hands on the New York Giants defense. Ragland's hands, then it's off McKinney's hands, incomplete.
Yeah, they had a chance, and again, when you're a winning team, you seem to make these plays. You know, when you're struggling, these are the plays that you have to make. Like this would have been a huge momentum shift. I mean, it would have been tough for Ragland. McKinney had a better chance at that. Ragland, that's tough. McKinney hit him right in the chest. McKinney's got to pick that off.
McKinney's got to pick that off. 2nd and 10, 2:12 to go here in the first.
The tad shouldn't be. Thank you, brother. Really, that 4th down call was another one. Garrett thinks he's the Cowboys bulldozer offensive line. His quarterback's fast. RPO to the outside.
Stafford out of the gun, drops back to pass, clean pocket throw. Good coverage by the Giants. Cup was able to come up with it.
Charlie Callaway.
You know, we're gonna bash him all game probably if he's gonna be matched up on Cup, but that was actually really good coverage. Cup made a really nice catch. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
Charlie, thank you, brother. Brilly. He says we want Parrott. I'm sure we do. Matt, thank you so much. Brilly. Please. O-line in this draft. Heartstorm Media, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Brilly. Love going for it, but why a quarterback sneak with the quarterback coming off concussion protocol? It's the 2nd time they ran a sneak today, which I was surprised, Heartstorm Media, that they did do that.
Listen, like I said, if it's going to mean that he's going to go for it in more appropriate situations, I'll live with that situation.
Big 3rd down here. One if they're in 4-down territory.
Stafford out of the gun. Giants come with 4, and he's wrapped up. Leonard Williams has come to play.
It's the 2nd drive in a row, Chris. They're in the same spot in the field pretty much, and Leonard Williams comes up with a big sack. 1.5 sack. I was a week off, Chris. I said he'd have more than 1 sack last week. Well, he's got more than 1 sack this week.
Leonard Williams has heard the chance from Roldy, who's been bashing him since he signed the extension. He said, Roldy, take this. Here's another sack.
Davey, thank you, brother. Brilly. Judge is losing us games. Solder plays.
They faked a punt. There's a flag, but they pick up the 1st down to the 26.
Well, let's see what the flag is. Love don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the flag is.
There's a flag.
Maybe it's illegal formation. Again, it seemed like it came out fast. It seemed like it came out immediately, so I don't know what it is. T-Boy, thank you, brother. Brilly. He says, we have wide receiver curse. Joe Judge said something about the snap. He said illegal formation. I'm pretty sure that's what he was saying there. And I think that's what the flag should be. Again, when the flag is thrown immediately at the snap, it's either a guy in the neutral zone or it's an illegal formation or illegal shift on the offense. And with, a lot of times when you're throwing a pass on a punt, they don't line up right.
It's on the Giants. Oh, it's on offsetting.
Offsetting. That's big for the Giants.
So they got to redo the play, right?
Yes.
Wow, the Giants catch a break there. My God.
What the hell?
And I'm going to tell you what, Baddog, special teams supposed to be a strength of this team. Not just that play, CJ Board returning it out of 6 yards deep. Special teams today, and the Giants getting a break here, have been super shaky for the New York Giants.
And how about how bad Riley Dixon's been punting the ball all year?
Yeah.
Special teams are terrible.
As the Rams are set to punt it away here now, we'll see if they actually punt it this time, and they do.
This time.
And this ball is going to go out of – oh, wow. It takes a Rams bounce down to probably about the 6 or 7.
Hecker is saying, what the hell? You don't like where they spotted that ball. They must have went out of bounds for it bouncing the 2. They did move it up quite a bit. Eds, thank you, Brilly. Of course the Bears are winning. Well, the Bears are better than we thought they'd be.
I said that last night on my stream. I said, maybe it wasn't my stream. Maybe it was. I think it was on my Discord. I said, if I had to pick an upset this week, it would be the Bears, and I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, they're beating the Packers right now, 7-0.
Giants fans.
Oh my God, man, that trade's looking worse. Well, not that it's looking bad. We got Tony, but the pick we're gonna get is looking worse and worse.
Yeah. Giants fan, thank you, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly. He says Jones has kept the team competitive This guy's a franchise quarterback. Now take our 11 picks and draft 4 O-line, 7 edge D line. We definitely need some offensive line help. That's a fact. We need to stay healthy too. McVay's pissed about something.
Yeah, probably the penalty.
I don't know what the hell, and that guy's pissed too. Special teams coach, I'm guessing, is who that is. I don't know what they on the unsportsmanlike conducts were.
So
again,
the
I
Giants
don't
have
have
it at their own 8 as Jones comes out under center. Giants have not had good starting field position yet in this game. Jones will take the snap. He's going to turn and give it to Booker, and now the Rams starting to tighten up the run defense. Booker might have got 2. It'll be about 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and that's what the Rams should do. I mean, when you're down on wide receivers the way the Giants are, and I don't know if Nate Solder's still in the game, obviously you're going to do everything you can. Say, go ahead, pass the ball. We dare you to throw it with no Kadarius Toney, no Kenny Galladay, and no Saquon, and obviously your right tackle stinks. So we want you to. We're gonna bear down the run
because you can't even use Tony and the Wildcat now, like I said at the top of the stream, because he's out. So can't
that'll
get
be the last play of the first quarter. Giants.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the second quarter. I mean, Giants winning 3-0, so we'll see if we can keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, hell, listen. For all intents and purposes, the Giants pretty much dominated that first quarter. Sucks that we're only up by 3. But Leonard Williams coming up big, and we gotta get some 7s though, man. We gotta get some 7s in here.
Somebody said, "Is Tony out for the game?" Yes. Tony's out for the game.
Yeah, a lot of screw shoulders in the chat. I don't blame you. It's it's tough. Rogue says Giants ain't winning. We lose them by 17. Well, we'll see.
Hey, we're winning right now, man.
Winning right now.
I ain't gonna project. We got the lead. Jones done a pretty good job based off the fact that he's been backed up in his own red zone. He's picked up 2 very huge third downs in this game. We'll see if we can keep it up.
Yeah, a lot of 7s in the chat. I see Dallas Cent put the scissors and says cut Solder now. Yes, I agree. Sean, thank you, brother. Brilly. How to get John Ross and Pettis involved? Yeah, where's John Ross? He showed up against New Orleans. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah, good call there. Especially if we get close to midfield, you really want to see them take shots down the field with John Ross for sure. Yeah, we haven't targeted him yet in this game. So good call by you. Yeah, I'd like to see him used a little bit in this game.
The only problem is Jones going to have time to locate him downfield with Solder there. That seems to be the issue.
Maybe we make a change. Yeah, I know you love the musical chairs. I think it's time to tap Matt Parrott in the game, Judge.
That's right. Meat, thank you, brother. Thank you for being a member for 2 years. Brilly. He says, thanks, guys. Let's get this dub. Go G-Man. Thank you all for being here. Let's go.
I'd rather put Graham Gano at right tackle than Solder. Yeah, it's not a bad suggestion. Maybe Riley Dixon, too.
It's just terrible. I just don't understand, Chris. See, Nate Solder gets beat immediately. They bring in Parrott. Parrott does fine. Then they bring in Solder for the next drive, and he immediately gets beat again, and he's still out there. Like, what the hell?
I don't get it, man. It is what it is, man. Hopefully they switch to Parrott before, maybe eventually they'll get it drilled in their head that they need to go with Parrott.
I don't know. I mean, wasn't that the whole reason that they didn't draft linemen this year is because we believe in our young kids?
Yeah.
And Shane Lemieux obviously got hurt, but Parrott, why not? Played really well last week. I mean, why wouldn't you start? I don't get it.
Somebody said this sucks. Tony's done. I don't think Tony's done. I mean, we'll see. He's done for the game. When you say done, I don't think he's done for the year. It's an ankle injury. Yeah. It's not like he had to be carted off.
Yeah. Ninja Service, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Really, why do we always do good against teams we should lose against? And because we always play the level of our competition. That just seems to be the way it is. Although Dallas beat us up pretty damn good. That's a fact.
Second here for Daniel Jones from his own 10. Empty backfield here out of the gun. 5 wide set. Takes the snap, looks left, throws left. That's caught. They do finally use Evan Ingram. People in the chat have been calling for that. That's a bit. Evan Ingram holds on to football.
When it's tough for Ingram, he makes the catch. When it's right in his hands, he drops it. That was a tough catch. Good grab by Ingram. Listen, both of you and I said
I'm stunned.
Both of you and I said he should have a good year this year. And now he goes off the field. True story. Thank you, brother. Brilly. I'd rather have fat Isaiah Wilson.
14:30 to go here in the second. Daniel Jones coming out of center. I formation here from his own 17. Takes the snap, turns, gives. Booker tries. He's not going to get it. He's going to be short.
You know what? If you can't run the ball in 3rd and 1, you don't deserve to move the chains.
Yeah. 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
And unfortunately, with Jones having the concussion last week, I know they've quarterback snuck a couple times, but you're going to take away that RPO. You're not going to run that a lot. I can't see the read option happening. It's disappointing. You can't get a yard, and now we're going to have to punt. The Rams going to have a good field position again. Roldy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. He says, Chris, it ain't take that. Leonard should be doing that every week after stealing the bag from Mara.
I mean, okay.
Hopefully he can.
He's playing well today. That's all I'm going to say. Giants going to get the punt away. Rams going to field it at the 27. He'll shake to the right. Cup makes a man miss. Nearly stumbles over his own feet, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 34.
That was a good punt.
Good punt. Yeah, good punt.
Field position. Pretty decent return, but that's one of the best punts Dixon's had all year. 3-0 Giants, second quarter. Levi, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, trade Nate S for some Lays. He's a bust. It's over. Well, I don't know if he's a bust. He's been in the league for years, but he sucks for us, yes. The tab that shouldn't be, thank you, brother. He says, $2 to you guys because Ingram held on.
Every time we're going to do it like we did with Aldrick Rosas a couple of years ago.
Right.
Every time Rosas made an extra point, we went crazy like the Giants won the Super Bowl. Every time Ingram holds onto a ball and doesn't fumble, I'm going to go bananas. So good job by Ingram. He hasn't fumbled or dropped a pass so far today.
It's early. Hopefully he can build that. But both you and I thought that Ingram could be a big piece of what they did this year, and he's definitely had his moments where he's Evan Ingram. But it's crazy because he does make some unbelievably tough catches, and then it's like, well, I swear to God, it's a concentration thing with him. I swear to God, it is. Yeah. You don't concentrate. The ball's right at him. It's like, oh, he kind of relaxes, and then when he has to concentrate, he looks like he can play.
They're going to have to use Ingram in this game, too, being that Tony's out. They're going to have to use Ingram in this game.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Mick, thank you, brother. Brilly Bay says, Joe Biden can do better than Nate Solder. Anybody can do better than Nate Solder. Yeah. Nate Solder's terrible.
And I don't like I like Nate Solder. I don't like killing Nate Solder. He's a great guy, and he did the right thing by the team by coming back this year, taking the pay cut. It's not his fault. But at this point, I don't know what the Giants coaching staff is thinking. Like, Matt Barrett's hopefully going to be a part of the future. And I at the beginning of the year, I understood it. I'm like, okay, they must feel like Barrett's not ready. But last week, I got evidence. I saw Parrott play. I saw Solder play. Parrott was a much better player. I don't understand the line of thinking behind not going forward with Parrott now at this point. I don't understand it.
We even saw it in this game.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
AJ Marshall makes a good point. He says, got to see Penny carry the ball, use him more. Like, they should have used Penny there.
I actually expected Penny on that 3rd and 1 rather than giving it to Booker. The fullback handoff has worked numerous times this year when they've tried it in that spot. I was expecting a handoff to Penny there, actually.
Yeah. I'm surprised, but a good point. I mean, we should be. Penny has picked that up a lot this year. Obviously, a bigger body. And, let's see if the Giants defense can hold again. I mean, the Rams they started it in our territory because of the missed 4th down, but twice on 3rd down, Leonard Williams with a big sack. Let's see if we can get them the hell off the field so we can get the ball back faster this time.
Stafford under center, 3 wide set. Giants showing blitz. They nearly jump off sides. 14 on the play clock. Cup in motion. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And this time the Rams finally do break a run. The Giants have done good in that department today, but there is a flag. This may be coming back. It's a big pickup if it stands by Henderson.
Usually is a flag, usually is a hold on a run. It's almost every time, or a block in the back, or something like that, especially when they cut it back the other way. And this is coming back. It is a legal block in the back.
We'll see where it happened on the field. It may not be more than like 1st and 10, but we'll see.
Yeah, either way, it pushes them back, takes away a big one for the Rams.
Any day of the week.
Yep. The Ted that shouldn't be. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. He says Evan should hire Faruqi to sue his own 2 hands for ruining his career. This week, Faruqi is sponsored by Jack Daniels.
I am projecting that this bottle will be empty by the end of the game. So here we go. First and 16.
You're doing a shot of that by the end of the game. A shot.
I hope so. 1st and 16 here now. So basically, they lose 6 yards there. Stafford coming out in the shotgun formation. Henderson to his left. And there's another stoppage in play. We're going to get a delay game.
Yeah.
Thank you. 1st and 21.
Yeah, it's 1st and 16. Well, it's 1st 21 now. It was 1st and 16, but that's a lot more than just 6 yards. Like, he had a 30-yard run, like so really it pushed him way back. Musab, thank you, brother. Brilly. The chances of this is minute or minute rather. He says, but if the Browns traded Odell and made an offer centered around Odell and Galladay, would you do it? Odell's not coming back.
There's no way Odell's coming back. You can make up these fantasy trades in your mind all you want. He's not coming back. Here we go. Stafford coming out in the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to hand to Henderson. Rams get a good push this time, and they pick up about 7. Ragland on the tackle. It'll be about, I'll say 2nd and 13 maybe.
It was a good run on first down. Again, with the Giants, obviously you don't want them to get 8 yards, but you let them. You got to get off the field on third down. You can't allow them to convert for 21 yards,
2nd and 12 as Stafford takes the snap out of the gun, and a beautiful throw down the right sideline. Pickup of about, 30 yards as he hits Kupp.
Yeah, Kupp can play. And again, that is, you said it perfectly. He dropped that over the corner and under the safety. It's just a good throw. It's a great throw. And Kupp's one of the better receivers in the league. He just has a free release off the line. And Peppers got beat there. McKinney was late getting over. Charlie, thank you, brother. He says, Solder is dog crap. We want paired. Yeah, I don't understand.
So now they got it down to the Giants 39. If you're asking Peppers to try to match up with Kupp one-on-one, that's a tall task.
No safeties covering Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. Stafford now from the Giants 40, coming out under center, Kupp in motion. He'll take the snap, play action, bootleg rollout. He's got a man wide open in the flat. I think it's Higbee, and a nice hard hit there by Peppers, but not before he gets 10 and the first down to the 30.
Yeah, the Rams using the play action pass their advantage now. It's twice they've had Stafford roll out to the left. But again, that's always a good play call, man. It just seems like everybody's able to do that except for us. Everybody's able to play action pass and hit their tight end for 10 to 15 yards. We can't do that. I don't know why we can't do that, but everybody else seems to have that play.
And this run game is starting to get cooking here by the Rams now as they call it kind of like a draw play. He picks up 15 off the right side.
Yeah, Rams are moving faster too. I think they're trying to get the Giants tired, and it's working so far. Mick, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Brilly Giants should try Evan Ingram at right tackle because he catches 1 out of every 10 passes he drops. Everybody could. We just need paired at right tackle.
That was Sony Michel, by the way, the former Patriot on the run. 10:39 to go here in the second. Stafford coming out in the shotgun formation, trips to the left, takes the snap, drops back right, comes back over the middle. He's got a man, checks it down. Robert Woods, easy touchdown as it's 15 yards for the strike. 6-3 Rams, extra point pending.
Austin Gray says we miss Blake Martinez. He's right. The Giants really do miss Blake Martinez, especially on that run defense. But that was an easy drive for the Rams. They just went down and scored. And again, you get them first down and 21. You allow a 30-yard pass in 2nd and 12. You're not going to win many games when you allow big plays like that. And unfortunately, that's the Giants' MO. Their secondary's been very poor, and there's just not much you can do about it. Secondary's been really bad. The zone does not work, and they continue to do it every week. So teams have figured that out. And that's why the Giants continue to get beat on plays like that.
And the kick's good. 7-3 Rams. And there's only so much you could ask of this defense, right? Going up against the Rams, like the offense has to show up. And I know it's hard, obviously, going against the Rams and the Tony injury and everything else. But 7-3, 10-28 to go here in the second.
Rolly, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. He says defense is playing surprisingly good. Let's keep it up. I think he put that there before that happened, maybe. He says, shout out to Daniel in the chat who wants to grow a pair. Being a chat gangster, you the man on here, Daniel. Hopefully I'll meet you at the Giants-Eagles game. Oh, I don't know who he's talking to. He's obviously talking to somebody in the chat.
Him and Daniel getting into a little YouTube altercation.
I guess. I don't know who Daniel is. I know who Roldy is. I don't know who the hell Daniel is.
Daniel and Roldy, man. I'd like to see him square up.
Yeah. Well. I don't know if I'd want to mess with Roldy.
No, I don't know. I don't even know who Daniel is, but
me neither.
Drama never hurts anybody.
I just know who Roldy is. Donald, thank you, brother. Brilly says, walked right in. Zone, the zone does suck. It did suck. But isn't it amazing, Chris, how every other team seems to – our red zone defense is so trash, and our red zone offense is so trash. Our red zone defense was great last year. Terrible. Eds, thank you,
brother. Our red zone defense was second in the league last year.
Right. Mark, thank you, brother. He says, we haven't had a pass rush off the edge in years. No. I guess,
yeah. We haven't had a good pass rush really since our last Super Bowl. At least on a consistent basis. Well, no, well, even the year over 2016, I wouldn't say our pass rush was our strength.
Yeah.
It was more so the run defense and our corner play.
I guess. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. We're down 7-3 here in the second quarter. I don't know. Dean, man, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Really, he says Rams 41-0 when leading at halftime under McVay. That's incredible. That's a hell of a stat.
McVay's a great coach, man.
He is, but still, you would think that they would have lost the game at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. Their defense is awesome. So if you fall behind, not so much this year, their defense hasn't been nearly as good as I thought it would be. But typically, their defense is top notch. So you fall behind, it's going to be hard to come back.
Yeah. LA Lou, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Really, the slow starts by the Rams are frustrating. Geez, I wish it was easier. He says, I can breathe a little. Well, I wish it was just starts for us, LA Lou. It's every game for us. Every game is like this for us. Every one.
Yeah.
We actually usually start off okay, and then it just goes right to pot after it's all done.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's the reverse for us. Usually our first drive, we look really good, and then as the Giants are going to field this from about the 3, CJ Board will take this out. We'll see if he gets something here, as he'll get it back to about the 25. So Giants will set up shop there. 10:22 to go here in the second.
I mean, that one he had to return. That one made sense.
No choice.
Well, I'm saying he takes it, 7 yards deep in the end zone, and the dude's bringing it out. It doesn't make sense. Zuhaib says, Roldy versus that guy, UFC. It's time. I don't know who that guy is.
Little YouTube thing. I mean, we see YouTube fighters fighting like, professional boxers. Let's get Roldy in the ring. Yeah. So here we go. 10:22 to go here in the second quarter. Daniel Jones 9 of 15 for 80 yards. We'll see if he get a good drive going here from his own 25. Empty backfield. Giants coming out 5 wide.
Yeah. 2 drops.
Jones will take the snap. Rams come with 4. Jones throw, and that's near. Was it picked?
I think it is. I think it's intercepted. So that's his first real interception.
I think it hit the ground. It did. 2nd and 10.
Not a good throw by Jones. But I was going to say he had 2 drops as well.
Yeah,
it's amazing, Chris. It's always at Evan Ingram, is it?
That was on Jones.
I know, but why is it always when he's targeting Evan Ingram? Every time.
So Jones gets lucky there. Jones takes the snap. They're going to try to run it here with Booker. And Booker with a nice run there picks up 6. It'll make it 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 4.
That was a good push-up. I mean, we've seen this frequently, not every time, but we've seen him frequently today, and there's somebody that's hurt.
Oh.
And that's Andrew Thomas. And
no.
That's something we can't have. I mean, how does it go from bad to worse every week? How? How is this possible? Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand how it's just possible that every freaking week somebody's injured. Every week. Yeah, someone says Andrew Thomas was overrated anyway. Okay.
Have you watched the games this year?
It's one of the most ridiculous comments I've read the entire season. I just don't understand how these guys are hurt all the time. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. Maybe I ought to just start drinking some Jack Daniels myself. If I didn't have to work on Mondays, maybe I would. I don't know. It's insane. Pistol Pete says these injuries are going to save some jobs. Well, I don't know.
I didn't get to see it. Somebody said they saw his leg bend, you said? Or I thought maybe I read that. I didn't get to see it. I obviously he had the foot injury coming in, and he's probably not 100%. He's been doing a good job today, especially factoring that in. Haven't called his name at all. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too serious, but obviously he's on the ground.
So you can hope. Vincent, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really time to look at staff for these injuries. Well, if somebody lands on Andrew Thomas's foot like that's really nothing that the training staff can do. Listen, I'm not giving the training staff a pass, but Barkley's injury has nothing to do with the training staff. It's just a freak thing. Daniel Jones getting a concussion doesn't have anything to do with the training staff. It's a freak thing. Now, when you're talking about hamstrings and muscle pulls, and that I think has to do with the training staff. But we just have bad luck. Matt, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really. Love that Caden and Kyle have turned into offensive line instead of receiving targets.
Yeah. That's basically what they are.
Jeffrey, thank you, my man. Brilly. Were Tony and Thomas rushed back or were we cursed? I mean, when you're an NFL player and you can go, you're going to go.
And now Parrott's going to be shifted to the left side. Obviously, Shoulder's going to be on the right.
Orphanage DeGrom, thank you, brother. Brilly. At least you guys were surprisingly in this game.
Now we're only a quarter in. Come back in the fourth. Hopefully we stay in it. Jones coming out in the shot, and I thought that Hernandez was drawn offsides by the movement, but they're probably going to. Yep, they're going to call it on Hernandez. 3rd and 9.
No, that's a big penalty there because again, 3rd and 4 is manageable. Now it's 3rd and long. Now your quarterback's going to get killed.
Yeah, he moved. Hernandez moved.
So, and when you're playing next to Nate Solder, I guess that's going to happen a lot. I don't know. Oh my God, Asia, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my lady. She says, Baddog, this is going to hurt me a lot, but I respect and love Chris too much. But tell Chris that if he wants a good lady, he should do what Hot Take Hockey did and see if he can get a football girlfriend. He's too cute and handsome to be by himself.
Oh, my God. The Giants fumbled it, and it was Parrott that got destroyed off the left side. So whoever said that Andrew Thomas sucks, well, there you go. Andrew Thomas goes out. 2 plays in, Parrott gets destroyed off the left side on the blind side, and Jones is sacked and fumbled, and the Rams come up with it.
Alvaro, thank you, my man. Brilly, appreciate it. Says it's got to be black magic. To get back to Asia's point, because this game sucks, as usual. And again, you knew Daniel Jones was going to get killed. Why? Because you have a makeshift offensive line that goes from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 9. Just the way it goes. And yes, they're immediately off the left side. Immediately. Yeah. They attacked it where Andrew Thomas got hurt. But yeah, you need to get yourself a football girlfriend, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna take up that tip by Asia, and I'm gonna start looking for a football girl.
Appreciate
I'm
trying to think. Hot Take Hockey found a girlfriend on YouTube. I didn't know that.
Play action pass, Solder under pressure as he's going to come back to the left and incomplete. Went in and out of the hands. Would have been a pickup of about 2. Would have been 2nd and 10.
Chris has Solder on the mind. I think he meant Stafford.
Oh, my bad. I said
okay, Solder? I don't blame you. Solder and pressure go hand in hand, so it makes perfect sense. Mike, thank you, my man. Brilly. Next year's first rounders already injured. Yes. Yes, our first round picks are already injured for next year. Giants fan, thank you, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Brilly, what are the odds we don't have any starters by the end of the season? Because I think we're on pace at this rate. Our 3rd strings will start week 17. Got to hold them to 3, guys. Got to hold them to 3.
And somebody said that's why Parrott's on the bench. That's fair. Stafford drops, throws over the middle. I think that's Higbee. Pick up about 8, maybe 9. It'll be 3rd and short.
It's just too easy. I mean, this soft shell zone is crap. I mean, these guys just go – they just go out 8, 10 yards, and they just sit down in the zone. It's so easy, and it's every week, but they don't change anything.
3rd and 1, and somebody called the timeout, I think. 8:56, Giants called the timeout. 8:56 to go here in the second.
L.A. Lou, thank you, brother. He says the strip was by OU's Okoronkwo. Yeah, he probably doesn't even do anything for you the entire year, but he did there. He was a late round pick. It was pretty good for Oklahoma. There was never really any standouts for Oklahoma defense except for Kenneth Murray. That was the guy that I was just like, that guy's a dog. But
how's he? I don't even know how's he doing in the NFL.
He's hurt. He was doing good, but he got hurt last week. I don't know if he's in there this week. Alberto, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really time to switch to red zone. Well, they're gonna have this game on because the Rams are in the red zone, so you might as well hang out here.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you.
You're watching the same game anyway.
Yeah, he's a dollar cents is an 8 Solder just pancake block himself. Probably good. This is just humorous at this point. NYB, thank you, my man. Brilly. All right, now it's getting stupid. What have we become? Shame, thank you, brother. Brilly. You giving up on the game, just watching, guys. We appreciate it. Don't give up on the game.
Stafford out of the gun, takes the snap, hands to Henderson, and the Giants defense holds strong again. And I would suspect
they're going for it. They got
that they're probably going to go for it, but Giants defense playing as tough as they can today, being that they're not getting much help on the other side. 8:42 to go.
Tough. And Daniel Jones hasn't had the turnover problems. It's nothing he can do. I mean, that's why people are going, he fumbled. I mean, watch the
blindside protector, man. He can't see that pressure coming.
Watch the games. You know, I don't know. It's just the injuries are just not only the Giants playing bad, the injuries are pissing me off though. Like I'm sick and tired of always having our guys hurt. Big play in this game, Chris. 4th down, Giants down 7-3. Half the stadium's on their feet because only half the stadium's full.
They just get the snap off, and he's got him open, and a great job by Kupp to get both feet in, and he scores.
Yeah, Dory Jackson not even close. Interesting play call down there. I'm surprised, but that works for every team except for us. So it is what it is. 14-3 Rams. Young, thank you, brother. Really, Baddog and Chris, what would it take for Mara to leave office? I mean, seriously, why did we get rid of Coughlin? Because sometimes you got to make a change. They got rid of Coughlin at the wrong time.
I didn't mind them getting rid of Coughlin. It was that when they got rid of Coughlin, they needed to blow it all up, and they didn't do it.
That's a fact. They should.
I love Coughlin, but I actually at that point in time I thought it was time for a change. But I thought Tom kind of lost his ways with especially with the way that he handled the Panthers game and everything else. But at that point, to put the full blame on Coughlin was ridiculous. Like I thought that they should have just blown it up, and they didn't do it.
B. Chris, thank you for being a member for 2 months, brother. Appreciate you. Says thank you both for making the games more bearable. We try. I don't know how we can make them less bearable.
14-3, Giants trail by 11, and I think the Rams start with the ball, right? Didn't we start with the ball?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so, oh, Lord.
Yes, we did. Just another Sunday at the office, Chris. That's what it is for us.
Yeah.
This is terrible, man.
Let's take a look at the scores. We'll see if the Bears are still winning. That would be
Somebody said the Packers scored a touchdown.
They did, 7-7. Okay, so hopefully Rodgers helps us out over there.
Metz says fire Graham. Yep, he's gone. He's got to be.
Graham's got to get fat again, man. Since he's gotten skinny, this defense has been horrible.
That's what happened with the defense. Got skinny. Defense is fat, and then they got skinny, and it ruined. It ruined CC's ability too. He needed the weight. He couldn't pitch being skinny. V-Rock, thank you, brother. Brilly says this is painful. If this team isn't beating itself, they'd be undefeated. Well, I mean, listen, the Rams are better than us. That's no doubt. The Cowboys are better than us. It's no doubt. The injuries are pissing me off, though. I would like to at least be 90% healthy to see what the hell we have instead of Galladay out, Tony out, Thomas out. Who the hell else is out? Just Barkley out. Shepard coming off an injury. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
Blake Martinez out. It's ridiculous. LA, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Jones stumbles and fumbles the football again. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a viable upgraded quarterback in the draft this year. Well, I'm not going to blame Jones for that one. And I certainly will blame Jones when it is his fault. But the kid, I don't know what he can do.
Destroyed off the blind side, man. That's when you're left. That's why the left tackle is the most important position in football outside of the quarterback, in my opinion. When the quarterback can't trust his blind side, that things like that happen.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones didn't even hit the back step in his drop, and he got hit. What the hell can he do? He's got – it sucks. But, I mean, what can you do? That's why we're a bad team. David, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Brilly says fire the whole coaching staff, the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, thank you, my man. He says, what up, gents? Go Rams. Well, that's easy.
Well, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah. Orphanage Jagram, thank you, man. Brilly. He says, I apologize. I just might have jinxed you guys. No, you jinxed us. We stink. I don't think there's any question. First Pick Media, thank you, my man. He says, great news. We'll have a top 5 pick, another top 15 pick, 7 total picks in the first 4 rounds, and get them, we won't be here. It just sucks that it's not even Halloween, and this is what we're discussing already. Giants
are going to field this from 2 yards deep. It's bored and gets it back to about the 25.
Chris L, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Brilly. Joe Judge is either the worst coach in franchise history, and that's saying something. He's had a tough year. Yeah. Pistol Pete, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Sony, sorry, Garrett, gone. Graham, gone. I'm done. They're all going to be gone. It's going to happen. Antoine, thank you, my man. Appreciate you, Brilly. I know y'all said no firing during the middle of the season, but hell, we can't get any worse. Fire everybody. I'm thinking at the bye.
I'm not saying they won't. It's possible. Jones coming out in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, and that's tightly contested there. Incomplete. Was looking for Pettis. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, when you're down 14-3, you become one-dimensional. Your starting running back's not there anymore, and you got no line. This is going to be rough. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Giants today. Timothy, thank you, brother. Brilly. How do you do this? You two are my new heroes. It was Mahatma Gandhi, just kidding. You guys still keep coming back. Thank you. Makes football more tolerable.
Loss of 1 there as they tried to run it on 2nd and 10. It'll be 3rd and 11.
This is freaking just awful, man. Carlos, thank you, brother. Really, can you be fired mid-game? You can. They need to since I don't know what the hell we can do though. We got no bodies here. Wyatt, thank you, brother. Really, Knicks season can't come fast enough. Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to calling those games. Maybe I'll be happy. 7:30 to go here in the second. It says 2nd and 11, but it's 3rd and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and 11.
Giants down by 11 here. 9 of 17 for Jones, 80 yards under constant pressure.
Yeah.
Rams showing blitz as they come with 4. Jones drops back, throws right, and incomplete. And off the punt.
Ball is floating on Jones big time today. Nothing in that throw. No confidence in that throw.
Yeah.
Kathinji, thank you, brother. Brilly. What up, guys? Just got to work. Listening to you guys makes these games more bearable. Thank you. We appreciate that. We be your sacrificial lambs. This is so bad. It's awful. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Really. Fire Gettleman. He can't even build a hog. Never mind Molly. It's a fact.
Here's the punt. 7:10 to go here in the second. Giants down by 11. Rams are going to field this back at the 19. And I think there's going to be a block in the back on the Rams. This comeback.
At least Riley Dixon's finding his leg. I guess he's getting a lot of practice today. Amit, thank you, brother. Oh, I got that one. Spaz out, thank you, my man. We should have drafted the 2 best line with our picks. We definitely need some line help. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We need line help in the worst way. It is holding on the Rams. That's good for the Giants. The Rams will be pushed way back now because it was a good punt. They'll lose 10 yards. They should be starting to grown 20. I know it doesn't, but it gives us some hope. Uni, thank you, my man. Really appreciate you. He says people kill Judge for not playing Parrott. Well, that's why they don't play him. Gave up the sack, can't even recover the fumble. But he's not a left tackle. The right tackle spot is where Parrott excelled last week.
Listen, man, as far as Parrott goes, I don't know what the kid is, but the way I look at it is this you got to find out what your young players have at this point. Nate Solder's not going to be a part of the future.
Right.
I would rather see Parrott get an opportunity to see what he could do. I'm not a big believer in Parrott. You guys know who I wanted in the draft. That's Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big believer in Parrott, but I'd like to at least see him get an opportunity to see what the kid could do.
Chris Goodwin says, I hate Jones. You're not alone. A lot of people don't like Daniel Jones, and it's understandable. We haven't won, but it's not all his fault. This is just it's a poorly constructed team. It's just how it is. It's poorly constructed from the owner all the way down. This is why you're the worst team in football in the last 10 years outside of the Jets. It's just what it is. Adam, thank you, brother. Really. Solder couldn't even block someone on Facebook. And these injuries, man, it's literally every year training staff or just consistent bad luck. It's both. It's both training staff and bad luck. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know. Well, defense needs to make a play, I guess. Maybe John Cena can play for us or something, or he's on a commercial. I don't know. Guy's in shape anyway.
I might need a refill soon.
I don't blame you. By the end of this stream, Chris will be drinking it right out of the bottle. I don't blame you. I'll be asking you to pass that through the screen to me by the end of this, man. Matt Alb says, stop blaming Jones, Baddog. Chris, did I just blame Jones?
You said he made a bad throw, but he did. So I think that's fair. But overall, I don't think you put this on Jones at all today.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I'm speaking a different language. I'm pretty sure I've defended Jones pretty much all day today. And somebody said they hate Jones, and I said that's fair. We haven't won. Some people do hate Jones, but it's not all his fault. But he is part of the team. It is partly his fault.
Yeah.
But pretty sure I'm not blaming Jones. But again, maybe I'm speaking a foreign language. I don't know. Maybe people just hear what they want to hear. I do that. I'm married, so, I hear what I want to hear. Ask my wife. I have selective hearing. Young, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really, Baddog and Chris been watching y'all ever since DJ's debut versus the Bucks. And even though we suck, I love watching you guys every Sunday and Friday. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate all you guys and girls that put up with our nonsense and this team's nonsense watching us every week.
Stafford coming out under center. They hand it to the right, run off the right side there. Pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 6:53 to go here in the second.
I just realized I should change this sweater's probably no good anymore. I think I've worn right through this thing.
Your sweater's injured just like the rest of
it. And my sweater is injured. Yes.
Yeah. You should wear it. It's fitting.
It is. True Rap. Thank you, brother. Really. Never seen anything like this in terms of injury. It's insane.
And here comes Cooper Kupp in motion. Stafford will take the snap. Play action. Drops back. Giants do get some pressure and nearly picked off again. It was a really tough play. I'm not going to get on him for that. That was Bradbury that broke up the pass. 3rd and 6.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It was a good play by Bradbury. No, this is big for the Giants. They got to get off the field on 3rd down. Bradbury undercut that route. That was a good job by Bradbury. That's the Bradbury we saw last year. There's a lot of that.
Yeah. And
Eddie, thank you, brother.
Knocked it out.
Appreciate you. Eddie says, let me get the funnel. Yes. You're funneling straight liquor.
3rd and 6.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Get a stop, man. Let's go. Big sack or something.
From their own 36-25 to go. Man in motion is Higbee. Trips to the left for Stafford. He'll take it. He'll bake it. Drops back. Giants come with 4. Under pressure. Stafford's going to try to take off and run with it. He gets rocked, and the Rams are going to get off the field.
He's lucky he got it. That looked like it hit him right in the kidneys. And again, Leonard Williams got good pressure in there, forced him out of the pocket. Giants come up with a big stop. So, I mean, they needed that one, Chris. If we have any chance in this game, we had to get off the field and actually hit him in the arm there, not quite the kidney. It looked worse than it was. The way he turned his back.
With the hit.
Took a shit. Yeah, but that was a good hit by Holmes. Good stop by the Giants. And hopefully we can get something. I mean, even if we get 3, it's a 1-possession game. So
punts away here by the Rams. Giants are going to call for the fair catch at about the 15. They'll set up shop there.
Well, this is the way this should go. We should go down and get some points, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, right? We should go down and get some kind of points. And we'll leave like a minute to go in the half. And the Rams go down and score a touchdown. Isn't that the way it goes?
God.
Isn't that the way it goes? Right? Isn't that our season?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
No, I didn't even know Shepard was out. It says Shepard was out with a hamstring returning, unless that meant this week.
No, Shepard's in. Yeah, they're saying guys that have been hurt. 5:39 to go. They haven't used him much. I think he's got 1 catch. He had the 1 drop as well.
Yeah.
1st and 10 here for the Giants as they bring out the makeshift offensive line. 2 tight end set here for Jones. Coming out in the gun from his 15, takes the snap. They're going to try and run on 1st down. Here's Booker. Booker bounces off a tackler, picks up about 2.5.
It's a positive game. Can we see, where is Brightwell? Is he hurt? Is he not available? Can we at least see what the hell we drafted there? Like, I don't understand this. I don't.
Yeah, I don't see no reason not to at least give him a couple of carries.
Yeah, Packers are up 13-7. I see that.
At least maybe we get good news there. Jones coming out in the gun here from his own 17. Trips to the right. It'll be a 4-wide set. Booker to his left. Rams showing blitz. They'll come with 5. Jones drops back, throws, and that's picked. That's just a bad decision there. And that's Jones trying to force the issue, and the Rams are going to have it here at the 14.
Yeah, he threw that into a bunch of coverage, and there's just nowhere to go with that ball. That's just not a good decision. I don't know what he's looking at there, and threw it right to the defender. Rams will be up 21-3 here in a second. What a difference it makes without Andrew Thomas. He's just a totally different quarterback. And who's he throwing it to? Evan Ingram. I mean, every time he throws it to Evan Ingram, it's intercepted. And it wasn't close. I don't know what he's looking at. He was never open. There was 3 men in the middle of the field. It's terrible. Just a terrible decision. It's a terrible throw. Terrible team is what this is.
And Rams have it here at the 15. They're going to turn. They're going to give it. They run up the middle for a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 11. 4:46 to go here in the second.
And I don't know what the hell you can ask from this defense anymore. But this whole thing's got to be done. It's got to be done. This entire thing needs to be done. I don't know what the hell the answer is. I don't.
Horrible throw there by Jones. That's his worst throw of the year.
Yes. And of course, it went to Evan Ingram. Of course, it did. I mean, I don't understand. He just does a blind throw, and I don't know why.
Here's Stafford out of the gun, looks left, throws left. That's caught. A diving catch there by Higbee. It'll be 3rd and 2.
I just don't understand why every time he throws to Ingram, something bad happens. I don't get it. And it's always on those passes, Chris. They're like 6 yards from the line of scrimmage. No stretching the field today.
And an easy pitch and catch there to Higbee. Not that I'm blaming the defense at all. We just threw an interception at our own 10-yard line. Rams have it at the 2, 3:50 to go here in the second.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else to say. So first down and goal. Stafford having a good game, but who doesn't have one against the Giants?
And an easy touchdown. Oh, there was a timeout. Okay, Giants called a timeout.
Yeah.
They love making these timeouts.
They really do.
They do this all the time. It is what it is, but first and goal at the 2, you're using one of your time. I know it's the first half, but
someone said that pass wasn't to Ingram, it was to Shepard. Oh, I saw Ingram in the pattern. So if Shepard was there, why are there 2 men in the same spot in the field?
To me, the pass was to a Ram.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
That's who it looked like it was to.
Jarite, thank you, brother. Brilly says Giants need to stop with the Band-Aid solutions year after year and blow it all up. Yep, I said it in the last video, or my last post game, one giant flush. It's what it needs.
And first to go here at the 2, 3:40 to go here in the second.
Somebody did say that was the Ingram stop the cap. I thought it was the Ingram, but I don't always see the entire play.
And here's Stafford. Stafford takes the snap, hands to Henderson. Henderson in, touchdown. So we wasted the timeout for nothing. 20-3 extra point pending.
That's exactly what we do every time. Take that time out, and why not? Take the time out. We take the time out every time, and they always go right down and score. It never fails. They always convert. I don't know what the hell I took a timeout for anyway, to be completely honest with you. Where are we? Bob, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, like I said all year, Giants overrate their players. No one on this team should be saved next year. Not Jones, not Judge, not Gettleman, Garrett. The defense trash. I agree with you. I don't think anybody should be safe. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. But you can't turn over an entire team, unfortunately. And I just don't know. I'm at a loss for words with this team, man. Adam, thank you, brother. Really. Garrett smiles an awful lot for being 1-4. Hashtag suspect. Like, you don't care.
Flagging the Giants on the extra point. As the extra point's good. I guess it'll be issued on the kickoff. 21-3 Rams.
Manuel says, what purpose did the timeout serve? Well, Chris mentioned it, just to delay the inevitable.
Yeah. They run basically the same play, just to the right side instead of the left.
Yeah.
And they scored a touchdown anyway. So it's the first half, so it's not as damaging, but still, I feel like they do that all the time and it never works.
For a minute, I thought that's Mark Schlereth, right? For a minute, I thought it was Matt Millen. I was going to say, I'd rather have Matt Millen as our GM right now than
yeah, it's Mark Schlereth.
True Rap, thank you, brother. Really, give me the rope. Week after week, how much till I'm done? We're fans, man. I don't know what else to say. It sucks. Like I said, I didn't grow up. I was born in the 70s. And I missed all the complete and utter trash that the Giants were for all those years, 1964 to 1983, where they made the playoffs once. I came in at a good time. I saw a lot of really good Giants football. It's difficult for not just, for everybody, but if you grew up in my era where you never had to watch bad Giants football, it's tough. I know guys that are older than me that grew up in the 70s, they've dealt with it. So they're like, that's okay. I don't even care anymore. They've been through it once. It's embarrassing though. It's embarrassing. When your team when it's a team you love, no matter what the hell sport it is, and they're not just embarrassing one year, it's a decade of embarrassment. And it just seems to get worse. Every time you think they can't get worse, they find a new low. I don't even know how the hell it's possible.
It's possible. Trust me, it's possible. I can't imagine it going much lower than this, but Giants could always find a way to do it.
Kevin Sullivan said, remember when we were up 3-0? I do. It was good times here for like a quarter.
A party. 3:36 to go here in the second. Jones coming out under center. Man in motion is Colin Johnson. He's got Booker in the backfield. Takes the snap. Play immediate pressure from the interior. Jones able to get out of it, and he dumps it down to Rudolph for a pickup of 8.
I didn't even know Jones had the ball.
It literally looked like the pressure was so quick there. It looked like Aaron Donald was a design handoff to Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that was a good play action. Musab, thank you, brother. Really, it's a comedy at this point. What am I watching? Ed Flynn, where'd that go? Ed.
And there's a handoff to Booker.
Hey, first down. Ed, thank you, brother. Really says, thank God for Red Zone. This team is brutal. It is. I'm going to watch them anyway. The Rams beat us 51-3 a couple years ago when I watched that whole game. Ninja Service, thank you, my man. Really, let's go 1-5. We're so good. Yeah.
Here's Daniel Jones, 5-wide set with no blockers in the backfield. That makes a lot of sense right now. From his own 37, Rams come with 4, and that's batted at the line of scrimmage. Aaron Donald gets his hand on it, 2nd and 10.
Prince Castor, thank you, brother. Really, it's not rocket science. Block. They can't. Manuel Mejica, thank you, man, for being a member for 15 months. Appreciate you, buddy. He says the only good thing about the Giants losing is ticket prices have dropped from $150 to $70 for their trip here to SoFi.
The Eagles game, we're gonna go for free.
They might pay us just to fill the stadium.
Jones, another empty backfield here out of the gun, looks right, throws right, and it's a diving catch for 0 yards for Sterling Shepard. So, no, about 2 yards, actually. I was thinking, Baddog, we should have like a 2-hand touch football game at the Giant-Eagles game in the parking lot, and we'd probably get more fans to watch that than the Giants game.
I don't even know what to say.
The stadium would be empty. They'd be in the
a 2-yard out is impossible. It's like so hard for us to complete that. Teams roll out left, wide open, 18 yards in the field, easy. We can't make a 2-yard pass. Mr. Lopez, thank you. Really, what a joke. I must love punishment. You're not alone, buddy. We must love it too. James, thank you, Brilly. I still believe we can win. Consider this a $5 bet. If that happens, will you invite me onto the stream?
3rd and 7.
We ain't winning this game.
Another empty backfield, 5-wide set for Jones. Jones looks right, throws right, and incomplete. Was looking for Pettis, and the Giants left the punt.
Yep. And you know how good our 2-minute defense is. 4th down 7. Maybe my wife just texted me, so maybe she needs something, mercifully. Oh, no. Let's just asking a question. 2-minute warning. I'm going to go piss when this happens. And I don't know what to say. I'm out of.
That's a great punt. Riley Dixon just punted it about, 25 yards. How much are we paying this guy?
No, too much.
I think you guys had 2 good punts all year. How much are we paying this guy? He sucks, man.
This is just this is
He just punted that ball like 27 yards.
Next level embarrassment, man. Next level embarrassment. I don't know what to just. I'm out of words. There's not enough expletives in our language to describe how crap. But again, we'll talk about. I always talk about in the post-game video where I really just let my true feelings go on this team, and there's a lot to say today. A fumble
there by Stafford. He's able to collect himself, pick it up, and Kupp's probably going to go for a touchdown off the left side.
Why not? They fumble the snap. Stafford picks it up. They get 30 yards. Nick, thank you, brother. Really in the locker room, strapping up my pads right now. Going into left tackle. Don't waste your time, Nick. Save it for a team that actually cares, buddy. Don't go out there for a 1-5 team. I'm going to take a piss. Why not? I'll have more entertainment doing that for 30 seconds. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. How the hell we still have 2,200 people in here behind me? Because you guys are also gluttons for punishment, as we are. We love you guys and girls. I don't know what else to say. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe if you're new. We do it every single week. Make sure you go into the description. That's the most important thing. Sub up the Entertainment Talking Sports because, like I said, we get to do this song and dance again next week against the Panthers. Hopefully you will subscribe. Hang out. Appreciate you. Going to take a leak. Marco, thank you, brother. Really. Same part of our team's always bad enough to lose. No, this team is bad enough to lose. This team sucks. Be right back.
We always find a way to lose some way, shape, or form, Marco. Giants down by 18. I just got word that the lifetime spread is the Rams minus 75. So if you want to make a quick bet on that, Rams got to cover 76 points or more the way this game is going right now. You might want to bet the Rams as the Giants are getting completely destroyed. 21-3, Rams have the ball right around midfield here at the 2-minute warning. And John G with the $2 super chat. He just says, here's $2. Thank you for drowning my sorrows. And I'm doing the same here with the Jack Daniels honey. Let's see what we got. I'll take that bet, COVID says. Yeah. What's up there, Larry Fisher, man? Let's see. Everyone who thinks we Serotonin shots on me, boys. Appreciate that serotonin.
Thank you. We need him. Listen, this team's so bad, I can't even get mad at him anymore. It's a comedy now. It's a comedy of horrors. Every game, you're just waiting to see something really stupid happen, and every game they never disappoint. It's just terrible, man.
3 says we need a new GM, new coach, we need a new everything. I want a new soda machine. I want a new towel boy. I want a new guy that does the laundry. I want everything new, a new pilot from game to game. Like, I just want to. I might even take a new name.
I told you.
At this point.
Blow the stadium up. Blow it right the hell off the face of the earth. Let them play in the parking lot. Move to the damn Yale Bowl again, right? I mean, God almighty. It's and the Jets fans will agree. Stadium blows. This thing is cursed, man. Blair, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really, really, thank you, guys. You make it more enjoyable. Barely get to see the G-Man on TV. You're not missing much, Blair. Try to make it to your streams. You appreciate it, buddy.
And here we go. Stafford from the Giants 48. First and goal from the 48. He's going to turn. He's going to give. And that'll be a pickup of 2. And that'll make it second and goal for the Rams from the Giants 46.
L.A. Lou, thank you, my man. Really, really looks like the Rams D made some adjustments. Doesn't look like that to me. Looks like we lost our left tackle. He says, we're looking better. Let me beat you to a Baddog. The Giants are looking worse. Chris already put them on second and goal. They were like at midfield.
Yeah, now it's first and goal as they pick it up there from the Giants 37.
Chris midfield, he puts them in. What the hell is the difference at this point? It doesn't really matter. They'll be there eventually.
37 to go.
They'll be there eventually. John, thank you, brother. Really, really fancy to boycott the games. It's the only way. It's gonna happen eventually where they're gonna have nobody there. No one's paying their money to watch this crap, and I don't blame them. Shame, thank you, brother. Really, really. 2 minutes before the half. You know what's about to happen? Oh, yes, we do.
Empty backfield here for Stafford. He's going to throw a screen pass. It was a bad throw, and the Giants can get a loss. So.
Hey! Maybe we get off the field, Chris.
Second and goal now after the 6-yard loss from the 43.
Alvaro, thank you, brother. Rebuild? Yeah, absolutely. Pistol Pete, thank you, brother. Really, really. These players quit already. I don't know if they quit or they're just bad, man. It's just,
Stafford drops back. Giants come with a blitz hit as he throws. And, of course, it goes through the hands of the defender. And Kupp makes an unbelievable catch. When's the last time you saw a Giant make a catch like that? First down for the Rams. What a sliding grab there by Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, but look at, it goes right through the defender's hands. Stafford barely gets the ball away. And I didn't see who the defender was. It might have been a Dory Jackson. It went right through his hands. Should have been intercepted. Any cornerback with a grain of salt makes that play, but not ours.
First and 10 at the 25. Stafford throws a floater, and I'm sorry, I said first and 10. It was first and goal. Touchdown Rams, 27-3, extra point pending.
Oh,
and that spread's looking pretty good. I said it was minus 75. Rams getting closer, 28.
They are getting closer. Buddha, thank you, brother. Really, really. Stadium's cursed by Jimmy Hoffa. It's cursed by Dave Gettleman right now and John Mara. Chris Hoffman, thank you. How do the owners watch this and don't fire anybody? They should fire themselves. That can't happen. Matt, thank you, brother. Really, brother. If you guys are married, besides drowning yourself and handing the reins to someone else, what are your first 3 moves? I told you blowing up MetLife Stadium is my first move. And, there are no moves. This team sucks.
That hold kick is good. 28 Rams, 33 seconds to go.
Thank you, brother. Baddog and Chris for GM and assistant GM, so we can actually bring in some good players in the trenches. I don't think we can do worse. I don't think anybody can do worse than what the hell the Giants are.
I honestly think we could do a better job as the general manager.
I don't know how we could do worse.
And that's like a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
That's like a problem.
Thank you, brother. Really, really. Can we combine the Jets and Giants teams so they can be called the losers? Yeah, we should. Michael, thank you, brother. Really, really. You're announcing this game like a champ. Love it. Keep the sarcasm going. It keeps me watching this mess.
Oh, I'll be sarcastic throughout the entire game. I promise you that.
You got to laugh to keep from crying. Right? Let me see I wonder how high this scoreboard can go on StreamYard. 23, Giants right in the game. We got them right where you want them, guys.
28-3. The Falcons came back. The Patriots came back against the Falcons.
That's true. Serotonin, thank you, brother. Can we give our players cocaine to get? Yeah, what's the? Nah, they'd probably get hurt. They'd probably get a paper cut in the nose or something, and they'd be out.
And CJ Board actually with a good return here, all the way up to the 39.
Wow, that's the best thing we've done.
Now he's hurt.
Now maybe we can get another turnover here.
We talk about Baddog, how the New York Giants have too many members on the coaching staff. I don't think they have enough members on the medical staff. I think they should add like 10 people to the medical staff, because another injury here for the New York Giants. The New York Giants team doctor he has the most business in the state of New York.
It's a fact. Christopher Marzocco, thank you so much. Brilly. He says 28 points given up in a quarter. Not bad. No, not bad at all. It's not bad. There's Joe Judge. You're doing a bang-up job, coach. Good job, coach. Good job. This team sucks.
You ever see the movie The Replacements?
Yes.
With Keanu Reeves? Well, I know they made it a one before that.
Maybe
That's just
Keanu
the Giants.
could
We're going to be playing for the Giants in a couple of weeks with all these injuries.
I'm not playing for this team. I value my body. I want to live. I get killed out there. Pimp, thank you, brother.
Hopefully CJ Board's okay. All kidding aside, they're checking his hand.
Yeah. Pimp, thank you, brother. Brilly. Remember when I said the locker room's going to be lost? This is going to be a blowout since those veterans and are going to get sick of Joe Judge. The style don't work when you're losing. Kavinji, thank you, brother. Brilly. How many games is that giving up a touchdown right before they have every one? All 6.
Yeah, it's 6 for 6. The Giants are batting 1,000 in that department.
All 6. Lou, thank you, brother. Brilly. Wish you guys did content during our Super Bowl run. Yeah, I did initially way back when YouTube started. But
I wish I did content during our 500 run.
Me too. Sasquatch plays. He says DJ's going to be throwing to the Water Boy soon. I think that the Water Boy is going to be throwing to the Towel Boy soon, Sasquatch.
Honestly. I agree. I mean, right now they're playing like Water Boys anyway, so.
Freaking suck. Vincent, thank you, brother. Really. Knicks season is keeping me alive. Yeah,
I can't wait, Vin. I can't wait to start calling the Knicks games. I'm actually gonna be live on Tuesday. First game's Wednesday, but I'm gonna be live Tuesday night doing like a season preview type stream. So hopefully, I know you're a huge Knicks fan. You're always in my stream, so hopefully swing by for that, my man.
By the end of the week, the Knicks will have more wins than the Giants. White Dolomite, thank you, brother. Really.
The Knicks will have more wins as many wins rather after opening night.
Right. He says misery loves company. Thank you guys for all that you do. I say keep Jones, Tony, and Gates. Everyone else can go. We appreciate that, man. David, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my brother. He says, where is that? The awful smell coming out of MetLife Stadium every weekend is the dropping the property values in New Jersey. Even the outhouses are
by
hurt
the end
there.
of the season, you're going to be able to buy the Giants for a couple of $1 million.
Yeah.
As CJ Board is getting carted off the field, so obviously not trying to joke about that. So
no, but why?
He gets better there with
Something happened to his leg? I thought it was his upper body.
No, I think it was his hand, man. It looked like his hand. Yeah, he's got something around his hand there. I think he broke his hand or a finger or something.
Maybe. I'm just surprised they're using the whatever. Maybe it's his wrist. The way that thing was locked up.
Yeah, it is weird. It's rare that you see a guy get carted off when it's a hand injury, right?
Yeah. Dan31, thank you, brother. Giants are made out of paper. No, I don't know, man.
1st and 10 here for Jones from his own 39. More like 4th and 10. Drops back, throws, and his receiver drops, and that's an interception.
Oh, of course.
So Sterling Shepard hits the ground. I feel like I'm watching the Three Stooges as the Rams now will have it at their own 40.
Yep. Happy Huntsman, thank you, brother. Brilly. He says, stop being so negative, bad dog. We got 3 points. Hey, we were winning after a quarter.
So now the Giants, you know what's interesting about this game is I think by the end of this game, we're going to just find every way possible to create a turnover. So far, we had a blindside hit where Daniel Jones fumbled. Then we had a ball where Daniel Jones looked like he intentionally threw it to the Rams. And now we have a play where Sterling Shepard trips over his own shoelace, and that results in an interception. So keep track of this. Maybe we should start a fantasy game going forward for the rest of the year, telling up points of ways that the New York Giants find ways to create turnovers. But so far, it's the 3rd turnover of the game for the New York Giants. Stafford's now coming out of the gun with 17 seconds to go. First to goal from his own 37.
First to goal from his own, yes, there you go.
Pass, throws over the middle. That's caught, and he'll be tackled down for a gain of 4.
What we haven't had Daniel Jones run and trip over his own feet and fumble yet. That hasn't happened yet. So look for that in the second half. That's another play Garrett's incorporating in here. Yvonne, thank you, brother. Brilly. Giants win 31-28. Book it. Just kidding. I hear you. Wyatt, thank you, brother. Medical staff and Faruqi have an inside deal. Faruqi and Faruqi would be billionaires if they handled the Giants injury cases.
Oh my
Joe
God,
Nathan,
I gotta get
brother.
on that, man. He actually went to the game today. I'm gonna have to relay that to him.
Well, maybe he's down there.
What a game to go to, man.
Conjuring up business. Well, maybe 51-3s, and we did lose 51-3 once to this team before. Well, at least I have the Braves to look forward to. There you go, Joe. James, thank you, brother. Really. Grimm is averaging 30 points a game. I get the offense not playing well with every skill player hurt. Defense has zero excuse. Shame Gettleman, Game of Thrones style.
So 2nd and goal here with 10 seconds to go from their own 41. Stafford coming out in the gun. The Giants come with 3. Stafford drops back to pass. He'll heave it down the field. And the Giants come up with an interception. 4 seconds to go down. Go down. The time's going to run out. I would have rather him go down so at least you have an opportunity to Hail Mary. McKinney gets tackled at the 40.
Hey, something to build on going into the locker room. We didn't give him a touchdown.
Even when, this is so Giants, bad dog. Even when the New York Giants create a turnover, they have to punt the ball. Or kick the ball, rather.
That's
we
right.
got to kick off. Even when we create a turnover, the Rams get the ball back.
We're winning in time of possession.
And turnovers.
No, we've turned it over 3 times.
Yeah, we've created more. I mean,
we have a higher turnover.
Yeah, we have more points, I guess.
Pretty good. We're out rushing them too. What is it going to have for us? LA Lou, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. He says, I know the Giants have a plethora of injuries, but didn't you play a tougher game against the Cowboys? Oh, I saw that game. That's how it seemed. Well, we had Kadarius Toney in there, and I don't know. We just suck at it. I don't even know what to say. I don't get it. It just is what it is. Orphan Ninja Grom, thank you, brother. Really, don't care what nobody says. Jets D ain't going out like this. Jets are expected to not be great. Giants are a little bit of talent, crazy stuff. Mark, thank you, brother. Really, Tim Tebow time. Why not at this point? Why not at this point? My chat just froze. Now I can't even see.
I'm going to tell you this right now, Bad Dog, and I don't know what they're going to do is the Packers lead 10-7. So I guess some points came off the board there. I'm looking at the scores. I would be surprised based off of this game if it continues this way. Maybe the New York Giants come up with the greatest comeback of all time. But if it continues this way, I would be surprised if the New York Giants come back home next week without any changes. I think there's going to be a firing somewhere on the staff.
I'd be surprised.
Like if they lose like 50-6, coming back.
Should happen right after the game.
Could you imagine the New York Giants coming back home without making any change? I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a firing somewhere on this. I don't think it'll be judged, but I think there'll be a change.
Gotta be. Michael, thank you, brother. Really. Who's returning kicks now? Penny? Might as well. If I missed the super chat, guys, I'm sorry. You guys and girls have been phenomenal. I really appreciate it. I'm doing the best I can with these. Robert, thank you, brother. Really. Since Ghetto Putz is going to be gone, I would like to hear both you guys like to see replacing him. I'm not good with GMs, so I'm not really sure.
I mean, I'll be the first to say I have no idea. I haven't done enough research. If they go from within, I've talked about we know the guys that they could look for. O'Brien, they brought him from the Lions or Abrams. But if they go from outside the organization, the two organizations I've talked about that I would be looking at, and I don't know the people, would be I like the way that the Saints constructed their roster. Personally, I'm a big fan of the way the Saints built their roster. So I'd be looking at the Saints, possibly the Colts as well. I thought they did a good job building their roster, but in terms of names, I don't have a name for you.
Yeah. Blake, thank you, brother. Really. I don't think it's fair to blame DJ, but I think Judge Gettleman and DJ are long gone at this point. You got to blame everybody.
No, I agree. Well, again, I don't want to be reactionary. I want to think more week to week, but if this team goes down the path that it looks like they're going, even if it may not be that Jones is the primary reason, much like Darnold really wasn't the primary reason with the Jets last year. Yeah, that's definitely something that you got to realize is a very realistic possibility by year's end.
Roldy, thank you, brother. Really. And Daniel in the chat can't understand why I'm like this. Look at this pathetic football we're watching, but you want me to STFU. Here it is. Well, we stink. I don't know how anybody can defend it, honestly. Pimp, thank you, brother. Really. Why weren't the Giants on Hard Knocks this year? They stink. Eddie, thank you for the super chat. Really. I'm tired of your negativity. A lot to be positive about today.
Yeah, somebody said you ain't want. I know Sam's not doing great. He got off to a good start. They started 3-0, but I know the Panthers have come back. My point is, even if he's not the main problem, yes, it's clearly a very realistic possibility that they're going to move on from the quarterback.
MC Janeo, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, Bad Dog, Giants need to let you and Vic Potato in the locker room and read these guys out. No urgency. Me and Vic would kill this team. It'd be over. They wouldn't want to play. They'd go hide. So I don't know even know what the answer is. I don't know. You can't scream at them. You can't. They stink. It's just bad. I don't know what else to say. It's terrible. Billy, thank you, brother. He says, Chris, you are the GOAT.
I appreciate that.
T-Boy, thank you, Billy. What's the record for points allowed? Well, the Rams had 51 against us. Might happen
Most
again.
points allowed in a game? I'll take a look right now. Hold on. We might.
Well, I know Washington won a game 73-0 or lost game 73-0 years ago. Antoine Williams, thank you, Billy. It's incredibly hard being a Mississippi man. That's a Giants fan with a family full of Cowboys and Saints fans. That is rough. Johnny, thank you, brother. Really, Baddog and Chris. Giants and Eagles stink. With Hurts and Sirianni not capable of anything, would you guys bet the Giants beat the Eagles if you had? No, I'm not betting it. Well,
we're beating anybody. But
I bet at the beginning of the year. I wouldn't do it again. I'll never bet. I won't bet on the Giants this year.
I just looked it up, Baddog. The most points ever allowed in a game, ironically, was the New York Giants. They allowed 72 points to the Washington Redskins in 1966.
Well, there it was. I knew it was close.
And maybe we could break our own record. We'll see if we can do it today.
T, thank you, brother. Really. This game has the dramatic suspense of a hammer driving a nail into styrofoam. Thanks for making it entertaining. Spared the horror in Southern Florida. Oh, I can't believe they lost LSU. Unless you're talking about Miami. Ninja Service, thank you, brother. Brilly. It's time for Jones to be Brady and the Patriots against the Falcons in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's
problem is we don't have the offensive line for him to do that.
It's 28-3. So if you want to have the maybe if you want to be optimistic, maybe we could have some magic.
Heartstorm Media, thank you, brother. Anyone else think we rushed DJ back? He's off a concussion. A lot of people thought that. Heartstorm. A lot of people.
I honestly don't. I don't think it has anything to do with the concussion. I just think.
But a lot of people.
Jones had this problem last year where I felt like he got to a point where he felt like he needed to put the team on his back and he did things he shouldn't do. And I think it's a similar situation here where he's trying to force it when he shouldn't. Because he knows, the team is so bad, with all these injuries that have happened, and he's playing really bad because of it. So I don't think it's because of the concussion. I think he's making stupid throws because he knows the team, with all the injuries, and he's trying to put the team on his back. He's not making smart decisions.
Yep. Shame, thank you, brother. Really, only reception, and it doesn't count. Oh, well, it counts, but it didn't help us. McKinney's interception. Ninja, thank you, brother. Oh, I got that one already. Pimp, thank you, brother. He says, Baddog, stop being negative. We're only down 25. Oh, we got a chance. There's 30 minutes to play, man.
I'll tell you what. The only way the Giants have a chance to win this game is if the NFL changes a rule that gives you 35 points when you score a touchdown.
Yeah, but then the Rams would have 3,000.
Well, no, but only for the Giants.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'd have a chance. Delta, somebody needs to put it on rookie level for us. Maybe I can. Delta Box, thank you, brother. Really. I think I'm done watching. I'll play a little NCAA 14. The Happy Huntsman, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Sherman and Judge look like McAdoo. Make McAdoo look like Lombardi. Isn't that incredible? What a difference a year makes, man. What a difference a year makes. And again, guys, I'm doing my best. So if I miss any, I'm really sorry about that. Definitely not trying to. I got that one already. Hey, Ray W, thanks so much. Really. I hear the peanut vendor just blew out his ACL, slinging his nuts in his stands. Yeah, I heard that the beer vendor pulled a lat carrying that, so he's out for the game.
John Mara just pulled out his shoulder throwing a trash can.
Who did?
John Mara.
John Mara needs to pull his head off.
He should throw the trash can at himself. But
he should. He should throw himself in there since he's trash. Chris, thank you, brother. Really. Snake Oil Joe Judge and his Family Dollar coaching staff needs to kick rocks tomorrow, and that Mr. Burns knockoff Mara should follow suit. Scrub. Sucks. MC Janeo, thank you, brother. He says, break our own record. Chris staying positive. It's all about positivity here today. AB, thank you. It's all about breaking records.
Maybe we will see history today, guys.
AB, thank you, brother. Really, I want the Rams to score as much points as they can, so they definitely start to fire some people already. This is effing ridiculous to watch. It's tough. Jeremiah, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Brilly. He says DJ shouldn't be playing, but enough is enough. Time to fire Gettleman and start preparing for next year's draft. This sucks, man. Connor Ball, thank you, brother. The hard-nosed training camp is paying off.
Guys, if you want to come by for my post-game stream after the game, I'm going to be doing my first mock draft.
There you go.
We're going to be doing a full 7-round New York Giants mock draft. I'm going to have us picking 1st overall and 32nd overall because with the Giants luck, the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
We'll have the 1st pick and the 32nd pick. So we'll do a couple of mock simulations right after the game if you want to swing by.
Ian Brennan, thank you, brother. Hard to blame DJ with this line. Wide receivers are cursed. He still ain't playing well. Damien, thank you, brother. Brilly, 10 win the floor. I don't know what the hell floor. Maybe we played 100 games. John, thank you, brother. Brilly. Can't wait to see what Joe says in the media after. Well, I got to look at the film. Steve, thank you, brother. Brilly. For what it's worth, we're down 28-3 versus the Bucks at Jones' debut. I think we won. Go Giants also versus the same kicker. I think it was 20. Was it 28-10? And we were down 28-3 in that one. I don't remember. We were down a lot. T. Gerardo, thank you, brother. Brilly. I'm at a market. You guys are my eyes. Trust me, you're not missing anything. Your eyes are being spared today. Sonny, thank you, brother. Brilly.
Jesus, man. Is this today's game? So I guess they're honoring the Super Bowl team. And every time Eli gets honored, the New York Giants suck, man. I feel bad for Eli.
They don't need every time they play a game, they suck. It has got nothing to do with it.
It's true. Yeah, all Eli has to do is show up to the stadium and they're going to suck. So you're right.
Hey, guys, if you're younger, that's what the Lombardi looks like. And yes, we had some of those, believe it or not.
Take a picture. It'll be a while.
It might be. Sonny, thank you, brother. Brilly. We are on rookie level Madden for everyone. I guess for everyone else, we're rookie level, right? Shane, thank you, brother. If you had to pick a new coach for the Giants, anybody.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I'll say, man. If they move on from Judge, and I don't know if they're going to do that at the end of the year, but if they move on from Judge, I would prefer an offensive mind. You know, people brought up Dabble from the Bills and Joe Brady, who I think is with the Panthers over there with Matt Rule. I think that's the direction I'd want to go if they move on from Judge.
Might be a guy like Joe Brady. Look what he did with Joe Burrow. Pistol Pete, thank you, brother. Brilly. What if they fire Judge and promote Garrett? I've heard that.
That's not going to happen. I've seen people talk about that. That's not going to happen.
Why is
like what basis would the New York Giants have to do that?
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. They're not promoting. If anything, Garrett will be fired before Judges.
It's true. Meat, thank you, brother. Brilly. If you were Judge, what would you be saying in the locker room right now? I don't know if I'd have any words. I don't know what you can say. They suck. I don't know what you can say. Pimp, I think they're saying, he's probably saying there's only 11 more games after today, fellas. Pimp, thank you, brother. 2021 Giants look like the 2020 Jets right now. They look like the 2017 Giants.
They look like my former high school team. They don't even look as good as them.
Roldy, thank you, brother. Brilly. Chris, I'm not trying to be funny or annoying on some real shit sense. You always are positive and optimistic. What should I do? I'm at a loss for words.
Have I sounded positive this entire stream? Go ahead.
No, he's saying, what should I do for words? He's got no words.
What did he say? What was the rest of it?
He said, what do I do? I'm at a loss for words.
What do you do, Roldy? You go to church and you pray that things will get better in 15 years.
Yeah. The best Savage, thank you, brother. Brilly. He says, we're not a good team. We're a great team. I always heard the team that scores first wins. We won the first quarter. It should help. Joey G, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Hard to watch. Love you guys at work. So today, yeah, listen, good day to go to work. Lee, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, are we the worst? We could be Jacksonville, right? No, I think Trevor Lawrence would kill us. I'm being completely honest.
Chris,
I think we're the worst team in
you
football.
defending Jones is a joke. If I defended Jones once this entire game, Jones has played horrible.
Yeah, he's been terrible.
I haven't defended Jones at all. I've tried to give you guys reasoning as to why he's doing the things that he's doing, but he's played horrible.
Mike, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see firings or 10 starters hurt. It doesn't matter if they're hurt or not. This team's been terrible all year.
I think what fans need to realize, though, is that a quarterback's not going to, everybody that wants to just draft Malik Willis or draft whoever,
they're coming into a terrible
situation. Magic out of dog shit.
Yeah. So terrible. There's no surrounding pieces for any quarterback that's behind center.
That's what fans need to realize. It's not going to just flip the script if you draft a quarterback.
Stephen Lilly, Brilly. Appreciate you, my man. Poor guy in the UK watching this late at night. He says, Giants get the first pick, draft running back to replace Barkley. Don't say that. Dan, thank you, brother. Brilly. Sucky. Whoops, there that go. Where is that? He says, sucky year for us, Baddog. Sucking the Red Sox have a legit chance to win their third World Series since 2013. We haven't been close. That's a fact. They got hot at the right time. Prison Mike, thank you, brother. We should have drafted Lamar Jackson. Yeah, but that was never going to happen. There's nothing you can do now. We should have done a lot of things that we didn't do. Mike Moran, thank you, brother. Brilly says, are we the new Browns? Yes, we are. John NYG, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the $1. Boom, Ellie Lou, thank you, Brilly. What a high draft pick. The Giants will be tempted to take the best O-line possible, but I think they should take quarterback Desmond Ridder from no quarterbacks. No quarterbacks. And Cincinnati don't play anybody tough. I would not take Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati. I don't want any quarterback in this draft. Maybe Caleb Williams looks the best to me. I still wouldn't want him. But he's a freshman. Everyone's like, he can't come out anyway.
Kicks away. Rams are going to field this from a yard deep. They're going to take it out. And they'll get tackled down at the 19.
I got to change that quarter. Marco, thank you, brother. Brilly. Like everyone else, I don't expect a win today. But after this performance, I can't believe we'll make it through the week without some changes. I don't know. I don't even know what changes we can make. Happy Huntsman, thank you, brother. Brilly. Judge, after one game, I need to look at the tape. Facts. Johnny Letourneau, Brilly. Would you guys prefer Garrett or Peterson? Neither.
Somebody said DJ Benton. Well, no, that can't be me unless they said that on Twitter. The Giants don't start with the Bulls, so that can't. There's no way you could know that yet.
Right. Honestly, you might as well. There's no point in having. There's no point in having.
Stafford's going to turn. He's going to pitch it to Henderson, and Henderson goes for about 7. It'll bring up 2nd and goal at the 26.
Bill, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Brilly. Family event just got here. What the hell happened? Thank God I got a fresh bottle of vodka. Yeah, crack that thing up. What happened, Bill? The Giants are gianting. We were winning 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then then we suck. Larry, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, I'm glad we have this community supporting this team that doesn't deserve it. Man, this is going to be a rough year. I don't expect a win this year. Bad. It's a bad team. It really is.
Stafford coming out in the gun. He's going to motion Cooper Kupp out wide right from their own 27. 14-11 to go. Stafford takes the snap, looks right, throws right. Kupp wide open. First down, pick up a 5.
That's just so easy. Teams must lick their chops when they get to play the Giants. They must just sit there and go, well, nothing will cure your ills like a game against the New York Giants. Not that the Rams have had any ills. They're one of the best teams in football.
Free refills here, Baddog.
Yeah, I need them. Just drink it right the hell out of the bottle. Jeremiah, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. He says, what really pisses me off is I clearly remember Chris saying that we need to draft Rashawn Slater.
Oh, my channel might have been called Draft Rashawn Slater. I should have changed it from the Entertainer Toga Sports to Draft Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
Not that it would have saved this season, but yes, I absolutely wanted Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stafford takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give it. Nowhere to go there. It'll be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
See if we can get the hell off the field. White Lotus said, who would have thought we'd be this bad? I didn't think it'd be. It's just, man. Somebody said Jones actually benched according to the TV.
So maybe Judge actually did bench. Listen, Jones is not playing well at all. But
he's not. He's been terrible. And then why chance him getting hurt? The game's over. Joe Judge has quit. That's good. That's good news.
2nd 11, 12:55 to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation here for Stafford from his own 31.
God, I got a lot of crap to say in the post game.
He's going to turn. He's going to give it to Kupp, and Kupp will pick up about 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, McKinney had him after a 1-yard gain. Somehow Kupp squirms his way away for about 6. So again, really, this team is tiring, Chris. This team is tiring. This team makes my head hurt, man. This team makes my head hurt. It really does. It hurts my head. Every week.
I hope Jeffrey's right, by the way. I see Jeffrey saying, bye-bye, bum boy number 8. Things will get better soon. I pray you're right, Jeffrey, man. I hope that that's the only problem, and the Giants become a Super Bowl team when they draft Malik Willis or they draft whoever you want them to draft. I hope you're right. 12 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Stafford out of the gun. It's literally been 4 seconds.
Didn't get the playoff.
Yeah, delay a game. That's their 2nd delay of game penalty.
Bye-bye, bum 8. Bye-bye, bum 99. Bye-bye, bum, whatever number you want to say, Jeffrey. The second half of your statement, I hope it's true. I just hope things will get better. And they can't get worse, man. Let's get 1,000 likes in here. Let's at least get that. We're 180 away. Hit the like button. There's still have 2,000 people in here watching this massacre. This is why this is why the Giants fans are the best on YouTube, though. For real. I can't tell you how much we appreciate you guys and girls dealing with this crap like we do. This is why you're the best fan base on YouTube. Nobody, maybe the Jets fans, but nobody has it as bad as we do. Maybe the Jets.
Stafford throws a screen, and I hope he might go all the way. Yeah.
Shades of 2017, 3rd and 23, bubble screen, 50-yard touchdown.
3rd and 11, screen pass. They pick up 20. This is gonna get good. This stream's gonna get goofy.
This is unbelievable. I mean, what? Just when you think there's no words. Oh, my man Dargil says, Lions fan here. Welcome to the club. There you go.
By the way, that might have been a touchdown had Higbee not tackled his own player.
Yeah.
There's a handoff to Henderson. That's a pickup of 9. That might lower their average yards per carry over the last 10 handoffs or so. So that'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Lions fans got it pretty bad too. There's some teams with, because the Lions, I don't know what the hell their future is. I mean, at least at Jacksonville, somebody said it. You could be a Jacksonville fan. I said, you guys have a future, man. We don't. I don't know what the hell the Giants' future is, but we're not looking at it. At least in Jacksonville, you're looking at the future. I don't know what the hell our future holds. No clue. Dude, I've said this a number of times. Why Gettleman's got to go. Why I'm all over Gettleman. It's time. What do you look at here and go, we can build around this? Is there one player on this team? I'll save it for the post game.
Higbee in motion. Stafford throws wide open. First down to the 38.
Alien, thank you, brother. Billy, this isn't a blowout. It's a straight up beating. Man, it's torture. It's torture. Zig, thank you, brother. Billy, the players are getting tired too. We're all tired. I'm tired of this, man. Kadarius Toney. I mean, listen, I think he's an exciting player. He's hurt already, right? 2 games, played 2 really good games. We can build it around that. Do we know what he can be?
There's a handoff up the middle. Henderson picks up 6, 7.
Yeah, Giants, just, they're out there, Chris. They're just kind of collecting a check and sitting around, working as hard as we are. We're sitting down here. Watching the game, and the Giants pretty much doing the same thing. They just, they packed it up at halftime. To hell with this. Maybe that's what Joe Judge said. Pack your bags. Let's get ready to travel to Carolina. Or is Carolina here?
Yeah, we're going back home. We're
Carolina. So maybe that's what they did. Maybe they didn't even shower. They just got their stuff ready. That way they could walk right the hell out and just get to Carolina. Maybe that's what they did.
You think the Rams are going to cover?
Unless this spread went up to like 40. I think they got a good chance. I still think they might cover 40 by the end of this game.
Stafford hands to Henderson. Henderson, nice move, and they got it. They held them. Actually, good job there by the Giants. They held them about 10.
That is a win for the Giants. You didn't get more than 10 yards. Gary, terrible. L.A. Lou, thank you, brother. If the Giants move on from Judge, it wouldn't be surprised if the Colts offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi is a candidate for the job. Just saying. We're going to find out. Judge is done. Seal this fate. This is it. Games like this seal this fate. Everybody's done. Oh, my post game. I've said the Giants can't make me mad, but it's just so pathetic. I just got so much venom to lash out at this team. I can't stand them. I really can't.
Handoff up the middle. Sony Michel gets 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Johnny Letourneau, thank you, brother. Really. Please don't disrespect Eagle fans by making that statement. The Giants have never had to wait 52 years for a Super Bowl. Eagles worst right now. No, Johnny, I've been on YouTube for years, and Eagle fans only appeared after 2017. They didn't deal with the crap. They all showed up. We'll see if the Eagles have 4 straight bad years like we do. We'll see if there's still I'm not saying you, but in general. I've been on YouTube a while. I've seen the fluctuation of fans. The Giants fans are always here. In the worst of times, the Giants fans get more and more content creators every year, and it's a terrible team. But they continue to show up week in and week out, put their face out there and support this team, which is it's pathetic.
Sony Michel gets 4. It'll be 3rd and 2.
They got to cut Sony Michel. He's only getting 4 yards of carry, Chris. The guy's garbage. Steve.
Sony Michel's going to get cut after the game. He only got 4 yards on that play. He's probably not capable of playing high school football.
Steve says, got to give our Giants credit. We almost gave up 2 end of the half touchdowns this time. They were trying. Whoops, where'd that go? Shabby, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. He says, would have left the Giants out at halftime because not like coaches had to make adjustments. Also, Andrew Thomas, Kadarius Toney, Jones should not play on to Carolina. Jones isn't playing.
By the way, Baddog, I just realized the Rams might hold this ball for the entire 3rd quarter on the opening drive. Handoff up the middle, and they do get.
The Rams should just go for it.
They might as well. 6:26 to go. So far, the Rams have had the ball for 9 minutes on the opening drive.
You know what this is doing, though? It eases the pain because the game's moving by quicker.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. It's a classy move by Sean McVay to take the air out of the ball, knowing how bad they're beating his team. Really is.
Yeah.
But it's classy. They can go for it. I don't really care. He should go
They'd go for it on 4th and 45.
Why wouldn't they?
Stafford under center, Woods in motion from the 14. And they might not actually go. Yeah, I think they're just trying to draw them off sides. They're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
So they will attempt the field goal.
It's one good thing the Giants did today. John, thank you, brother. Really. Someone tell Rocky Balboa to throw in the towel. Somebody tell Rocky Balboa to throw a right hook to Joe Judge's chin. Ian, thank you, brother. Really was a huge Judge guy, but this mofo needs to go. I think we all were. I think we all bought into his philosophy. We're going to punch in the mouth for 60 minutes. He had a good philosophy, but the philosophy begins and ends once you get in between the hash, the hashes. That's not even the word I'm looking for. I can't even think about it. What the hell? The end lines, whatever the hell it is, the sidelines. Peter, thank you, brother. Really. My dad and I just left the game early. Puked up my nachos on the way out. Good. A little parting gift. You should puke those nachos up.
Kick's good. 31-3.
And you know what's sad about that, Peter? With the nachos, you probably had to pay $15 for them too. And they use fake cheese. So
the Giants don't even use for how bad of a product the New York Giants are. They should use the best cheese known to man.
They use like that.
They should get their cheese straight from Wisconsin.
They should. You know what they use? They probably use Cheese Whiz. Either that or they use the old canned cheese and they just melt it. Throw it over some like generic brand chips. That'll be $16.95, sir. Well, I mean, yeah, Chris, we're going to go to the Eagles game. $8 a piece. We sitting right. We'll be on the Giants sideline. They're going to $8. You can sit right next to Joe Judge.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Oh my God.
It's
fake cheese was. Yeah, I think that's what they got. They got knockoff cheese. You know when you go to like the supermarket and they got like it's called like cheese jizz or cheese whiz or whatever. That's what they got. The Giants got cheese jizz. That's what they got.
I ain't eating no nachos when I go there. I can tell you that right now. Oh, no way. Cheese jizz. That is what the Giants are serving all their fans. A hot plate of that. Michael, thank you, brother. Really. They kicked the field goal during the commercial. No, we saw it. I think we saw the kick, didn't we? Alien, thank you, brother. F this team. I'm looking forward to the Knicks and Lakers stream you guys will be doing soon. I've said this before about the Lakers. The one thing I love about the Lakers is because they're not my favorite. Like they're not my favorite team. It's stress relieving for me to be able to do a team that really, I mean, I say it all the time. I definitely pull for them when unless they're playing the Knicks. But it's just nice to not have like a serious emotional attachment. I can't take it with this crap. Chris Knight, thank you, brother. He says, holy Jesus.
You got to have fun. When your team is this bad and they're playing it, you got to have some fun.
Amazing Guy says, Payne. Somebody asked my prediction for this game, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Payne.
Yeah, Payne's a good, yeah.
Timothy Underwood, thank you, brother. Billy says, Judge grew up an Eagles fan, Garrett a Cowboy. I think they part of the division-wide conspiracy to destroy the franchise. Though based on my theory, what does that make Mara? He's the reason for the mess.
So the Giants will take the kick back to the 21.
Who was that? Julian Love? Who the hell's returning kicks?
I think it was Darnay Holmes.
Jones is out there.
Yeah, Jones is playing.
They said the reporter said he wasn't. Taco Nacho, thank you, brother. Any chance Gettleman and Judge get fired this week? I don't think so. But I think it's coming.
I really don't think they're firing Judge. But I could see them making moves in terms of the coordinator. I don't know what they're going to do, man. I honestly don't know what they're going to do.
Somebody said my scoreboard's off. My scoreboard's right. It's 31-3.
It says third quarter. You don't have the 3 for the Giants, but they don't deserve the 3.
Oh, I took the 3 away. Oh,
They deserve it. Jones coming out of the shotgun, drops back. And that's completed to Shepard. Pick up.
Hey, we have 3 points. He completed number 3. 3 turnovers. We're on our way. Jihad, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. He says, Giants fans should stop showing up to games. This team's a joke. It's so painful to call myself a Giants fan. I actually removed the 3 because I thought it was part of the third quarter when I changed the quarter. I'll change it in a second.
Elijah Booker, pick up a 2.
Thank you, brother. I don't wish death on anyone but Mara.
No, don't
Uncle Lou, best college content creator on YouTube, by the way. I think Georgia could beat the Giants. I'm not lying. I think Georgia. I
think Georgia Tech could beat the Giants.
I'm serious. I think Georgia's defense could hold the Giants to less than 14 points. I'm not lying. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious.
His gun drops back to pass, looks right, throws right, hits Shepard. And he gets about 10 first down Giants.
We're on our way back, guys. Only 4 touchdowns down. Uncle Lou says the only thing that can save this Giants is Stetson freaking Bennett. Can he play? Can he block? Your Uncle Lou, can he block? Can Stetson Bennett block? Can he coach? Can he draft?
Can he rush the passer?
Yeah. Can he stay healthy?
Jones hands off up the middle, pickup of 1. It'll be pick up a 2 for Booker. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's insane, man. Christopher, thank you, brother. Really, but Chris in the UK, still watching. Come on, Giants.
Love your optimism, man. Right? I mean, we're not that far off. We got to recover about 6 onside kicks, and
not bad.
Maybe we got a shot.
We got a good drive going.
4 minutes to go here in the third.
Thank you, my lady. Brilly. Who's worse, Giants, Yankees, or Mets? Oh, the Giants. That's not even close. You put the Jets in there, you might have a conversation. The Giants are way worse than the Yankees and Mets. Way worse.
Giants out of the gun, and Jones gets clobbered on the blind side. Good blocking there, and that'll be a 3rd and 13.
Orphanage to ground. Thank you, Brilly. Giants nachos, cardboard squares with plastic sheets. Zig, thank you, brother. Cheese jizz, I'm dead. Yes. Lee, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. 17-7 Packers. This is good. Dan Anonymous, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Chris, good call. And the Giants keeping it within a touchdown. You've never picked a winner in your life. You were mush from the Bronx tale. Loser. That's interesting.
I said they were going to lose, so I don't care if they lose by 7 or 700. They lost, so I was right. I don't. Maybe you bet on the game. There's a screen pass to Booker. Booker makes a man miss at the 40. I've only picked the Giants to win, I think, once this entire year, so I've been pretty accurate.
Yeah. Coffins, thank you, brother. Brilly. Hey, Chris, in my Stephen A. Smith voice, I'm having a very bad day.
Yeah.
Listen, I've said this before. People talk about, oh, you said this. You said, by the way, the Giants are, I guess, going for it on 4th and 7.
Why not? 4th and 7, the Giants are going to go for it. From their own 46, they're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Why not? Down 28.
Yeah.
Jones out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, and they pick it up.
Wow.
And that's caught by Dante Pettis down to the Rams 39. First down, Giants.
Good job by Daniel Jones. Let me give the Giants 3 points. What I was going to say, people say stuff to me all the time too, Chris, you said this is why this happened. And I say it all the time.
By the way, this is what I love. I don't know why I'm the only one who gets exclusively attacked when we talk about preseason predictions. Chris, you said the Giants were going 10-7. I said 9-8, 10-7, but pretty much every Giants content creator, including Baddog, said that, the guy I'm on with. So I don't know why I'm the only one that gets attacked. I guess because I'm labeled the optimistic guy. But an interception by Daniel Jones. Minute 58 to go here in the third.
It's not even close.
Horrible throw.
Oh, it's not even close. Oh, God. I think I got 6 weeks of frustration coming out in this post-game video, man. Yeah, I thought the Giants would be better. I mean, I definitely did. This is why it's disappointing. I don't know why I even have faith. I don't know. I mean, people say I'm negative, and then the funny thing is I try to be optimistic, and then this is what happens. I've said before, if my words had that much power, I'd rule the world. But at the end of the day, man, I like I say, man, I live in reality. This team is ass. You look at the team on paper going into the year, and you say, you know what? I think that we can be a pretty good team. We were 5-3 at the end of the year last year. Everybody made the excuse, hey, this is they had no preseason. It's a new system. Blah 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 blah. Everybody's back. We added pieces. Spent $100 million on free agency, and that's what we get. So And people, listen.
You want to blame me for the Giants sucking? Go ahead.
I'm not defending Jones here at all. Okay, Jones has been god awful. This looks like last year's Daniel Jones that I said the Giants ought to get rid of him. Okay, but it doesn't matter. You can't bring in a quarterback into this situation, guys. Whoever the hell number one, the quarterback class coming out isn't good. Number two, he's still gonna have to deal with the crap that Daniel Jones deals with. Is Daniel Jones a part of it? Absolutely. Is he the only reason? Absolutely not. Whoever comes in here, Matt Corral, the kid that they love, Willis, it doesn't matter. Sam Howell.
Until they fix this team, they're going to suck.
They will be terrible. Taco Nacho, thank you, brother. Billy says, didn't Judge say we'll be all right? Fire Judge. Judge is gone. He has to be gone. I can't even look at Joe Judge anymore. The guy, what a pathetic excuse. It's just like I said, I got a lot to say. I'm just going to save it. Happy Huntsman. Thank you, brother. Really. Breaking news. Judge has made a deal with McVay to blow him out. After McVay is done blowing him out, in exchange, the Rams promised to score 10 less points. I guess. Maybe that's what Joe Judge went. Maybe Joe Judge went into the other locker room and said, hey, Sean, can you let up a little bit? Can you let up a little bit? Here's my white flag. Can you let up a little bit? And McVay said, yeah, okay, we'll just kick a field goal. We'll just run the ball down your throat for 10 minutes and then kick a field goal. We won't really try to embarrass you anymore. Christopher, thank you, brother. Both keep going. Watching you guys on YouTube is the only thing that makes this season any good. We appreciate that, Christopher. We appreciate the hell out of you guys and girls that do put up with this crap every week.
Henderson, and he's pushed out of bounds for a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I mean, I'm always overwhelmed how supportive you guys are of not just me and Chris, but like all Giants content creators, because this team sucks. It's really bad. It's embarrassing. It's sad. People are like, oh, you're mad. I'm not even mad. I'm sad. But when I do my post-game video, I am going to be mad. I'm all over the place. You know why? Because love is a messed up emotion. It embodies it. Love encompasses every other human emotion. I love the New York Giants with every fiber of my being. It encompasses all my emotions. Depression.
Out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, wide open.
Pissed offness. Why are they throwing? Joba, thank you, brother.
2nd and 1, 3rd and 1.
He says, I'll say it on Entertain. I said it on Tainah's channel. I'll say it on Baddog's channel. Till the New York Giants fix the offensive line, defensive line, we'll keep watching this mess. LSU's head coach will be available next season. I don't think you want Ed Orgeron, though. I don't think he's the answer.
And maybe the Giants hold strong here. It'll depend on the spot. It's going to be probably 4th and a half a yard.
I'd just go for it. Just to end our misery, man. John, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really. Dave Gettleman refused to address the offensive line and linebacker positions last year. Clearly has been showing through week 5. Dave Gettleman deserves to get fired after this game, along with JJ, Joe Judge. Yes, I agree. It's been awful. Chat froze.
I'm sorry. Gettleman's going to be fired. I don't know if it'll be after this game, but he's going to be fired. Stafford under center. Woods in motion. He's going to turn. He's going to give it up the middle. Pick up a 7. First down.
That'll end for a quarter. What's the word I'm looking for? Mercifully. Savage, thanks so much, brother. Uncle Lou, if you're still in here, do me a favor. Put the Giants on your season is over list. Damn, I told him that after week 1. Damn, I'm sick of watching this. I hear you. Yes, Uncle Lou does need to do your season is over for the New York Giants. It's pretty bad. Roldy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Billy says, I just want to cry. I'm with you, man. He says, this is embarrassing. This team takes a lot out of me. I ignore my wife because of this team. I'm going to sleep at 3 a.m. because I'm reading things about this team, and this is what they give me. You see why I'm negative, Roldy. I don't even think you're negative. I think this is living in reality. This is a really bad team. There is no, I say people say I'm negative. People say Chris positive. I think that's just.
I don't think I'm positive. I don't. Not at this point.
Right, but I'm just thinking like that just seems to be our personality. So people just assume that all the time.
Yeah, it's funny because I get like criticized for the same things you say, but because like you said, I just think people like associate me with being the optimistic guy that people attack me. This team sucks. This team is complete trash. This team has been, like I said on your stream, I don't know how much more negative I could be. There has not been a worse organization in the NFL over the last 10 years than the New York Giants and maybe the New York Jets. That's the only team you could argue we've been that bad of a football team. So if you think I'm optimistic, I don't know what to tell you. This team is awful. And we're not going anywhere fast right now with the way this team is built.
And the other thing is, when I do try to be optimistic, people always just call me negative. It doesn't even matter. So it is what it is. This team sucks. Bay Tamers, thank you. Really, Kenny Pickett is the best quarterback in college. Watch him. I don't want a quarterback. It's just not going to help us because he's going to get killed. Michael Mooch, thank you, brother. Really. Jones forgot we're not wearing blue at home today. That's maybe. This thing keeps man. This thing's unresponsive. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I don't know. There it goes. Where'd that go? There's Roldy, there's Kenny, there's Michael. My chat keeps freezing on me. Alvaro, thank you, brother. Really. Giants stink like Vue Boulange. That's rotten cheese, I believe, is what he said, or bad cheese, whatever that is. It's France. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Brandon, my chat keeps freezing.
Here's what I'll say about Roldy, and I respect Roldy's opinion. And I agree with Roldy on draft night. I hated the Dan Jones pick, but I'm a fan, and I tried to get behind Jones, and I knew he was put in a really bad situation. He says, what changed the dynamic of a team more the most, O-line or quarterback? I mean, obviously the quarterback's the most important position, but what I'm going to say is, unless you find a quarterback that you think is the next Pat Mahomes, they're not going to come into this situation, at least in my opinion, and succeed. You know, there's plenty of quarterbacks that are good and put in really bad situations and they fail. So if you set the players up to fail, they're going to fail. Now, if you think you could get that lottery ticket and you could get that next Pat Mahomes, who, by the way, Pat Mahomes has Andy Reid. We don't have anybody near Andy Reid on this football team.
No.
If you think you get the next Josh Allen, sure, they also built a great offensive line around him. If the Giants don't improve the team around said quarterback that you bring in, unless he's the second coming of Jesus Christ, he's not going to be very successful here. That's my opinion on the matter.
I don't even think Jesus Christ would succeed here, Chris.
Yeah.
Jared
Goff. Stafford
might as well be
for a first down.
Jared Goff wish he was in this game. Jared, thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you, brother. Really. If Gettleman and Judge at any class, they would turn the resignations in after this game. It's terrible. T, thank you, my man. Really, will JJ lose a locker room or the team fold? It's been bad. James, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. If Tony, Slayton, Gates, Galladay are in the game, I'm not convinced Jones will be playing this poorly. Well, they're not, unfortunately, and he has been awful. I don't know what else to say. It's bad. Brandon, thank you, my man. He says, full rebuild starting today. Judge's time's up. He makes me sick with these press conferences on the field. He's a tomato can. You're insulting a tomato can. I think a tomato can could come with a better game plan. Maybe the Giants should have some tomato cans in the line. Another
Henderson
7 yards.
Left guard picks up 5, 2nd and 5.
Thomas, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, Baddog and Entertainment, you guys are awesome, even though the team sucks. You guys always keep pumping out content to keep this fan base going. We try. Yeah, listen, it gets tougher as the year goes on.
Of course. And by the way, of course, quarterback matters. Of course. But there's not many quarterbacks that are going to come into this situation and win.
Thank you, The Unfiltered. Appreciate you. He says, we're so pathetic that as an LSU fan, I just root for the Tigers around the league. We need to fire everybody. I don't blame you, man. Pimp, thank you. Really. Ravens up 27-6 might be the best team in the NFL. I think we're watching one of the best teams in the NFL today, and it's not ours.
Henderson
the Rams are pretty damn good.
Down.
Kyle, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. What more proof does Mara need that he needs to do something? The Rams just snatched our soul. Something needs to be done ASAP. I don't know what can be done. Jeremiah, thank you. He says Gettleman's doing a bang-up job, in my opinion. I think Harry Roseman's doing a bang-up job too, buddy. I think you guys are looking good too. So we'll be in the same situation for a while. Well, maybe not. You guys are gonna have 3 top 10 picks. Don't mess up. Harry Roseman better not be making those picks. Bill, thank you. Appreciate you. Merifier's Gettleman, and now that motivates free agents. Peppers, Ryan Bradbury, and the new GM has zero alliance as their career is on the line. Getty gone. Robert, thank you. Really. He says Giants shine in the offseason, I guess. It's when we're at our best.
There's Stafford. Stafford's going to check it down the Cup, and Cup runs it. That was a good tackle by Daniel Jones. As Cup runs it in for a touchdown, 38-3.
Yeah, they didn't even try. They didn't even try to make the tackle. V-Rock, thank you. Appreciate you. Why not bench DJ? Now be a good time. They're waiting for another injury. He needs to be benched right now. MC, thank you, my man, or MG, rather. Appreciate you. The problem, defense tries to be cute with schemes, no edge pressure. Offense wants to be smash mouth, run with interior linemen. Lands, I get him at first, blow it up, and bring back the 4-3. This performance today, something definitely needs to be done. They quit. They quit in 2017 when they played the Rams. They quit, and I see it again today. They quit. G-Ton, thank you. Appreciate you. Offensive line, the first 2 rounders. Fix that line quick. I'm done with this crap.
Extra points good. 38-3 Rams.
Terrible. Sacred Dust, thank you. Appreciate you. This team is unworthy of this great fan base. You're right. It is. Ninja, thank you. Appreciate you. We're so bad. We got the Panthers, Chiefs, Raiders, Bucks the next 4 weeks. Buckle up, fellas. We might not win another game the rest of the year. Might not. Jeremiah, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Jesus Christ. Stat line for the Giants would be 12 for 22, 139 yards and 2 interceptions with this team right now. John, thank you. Appreciate you. Stop supporting John Mayer's pockets. Boycott the games. It's going to happen. Alien, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank God the Knicks season's coming up to save us New Yorkers. Who would have thought we'd be feeling this way? That's a fact, too. I think I mentioned that before. Jam Jaggle, thank you. Appreciate you. The price of tickets should be free until they start winning. No, I told you they should pay us to sit in that traffic to pay for cheese, jizz, nachos, and flat beer for $18 a rip or whatever the hell it is. It's insane. It's terrible, man. It's awful. I can't stand it. Larry, thank you.
I can't help you out.
Not even watching the game.
I can help you out with, man. This team is trash.
Just listening to you guys. I appreciate you and all you do. Peace, y'all. Appreciate you, Larry. Appreciate all that you guys and girls do for us, because we couldn't do it without you. We need to lean on each other. It's going to happen. This is my promise to you. Before I die, we'll be calling the good Giants football team. I might not be in a wheelchair at 52 like Chris says, but damn it, we might be good in a few years. A few decades, sorry. Nameless Grifter, thank you. Appreciate you. Keep Jones and Judge toss. Get them, put all our picks on the O-line. Done watching this awful game, and I'm going to continue to watch you guys at the end. Appreciate it.
I don't care what they do at this point. I hope they draft a quarterback, and then he'll fail because we can't build a football team because we have an organization that doesn't know how to build a team. And then in 2 years, we'll blame him. We'll draft another quarterback until we fix the rest of this team, and then he'll fail, and it'll just be
a vicious cycle.
Yeah, we heard Eli Manning was the problem for 8 years. And now Jones comes in, and I'm not defending Jones. He plays absolutely atrocious today. But until they fix this team, nobody's going to come in here and succeed unless they're Pat Mahomes. And I just don't see it happening.
Keith Wilson,
freaking team.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. He says, fellas, this might be the first time we really don't have any kind of outlook and we can take away from this. I agree. It's terrible. Peter, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. He says, if Mara brings in a GM and doesn't let him pick this coaching staff, I'm done. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, everything needs to be blown up, Peter. Everything from the top to the bottom.
By the way, I think we're going to draft a quarterback at this point. And Jones sucks today. So you're going to get your way, and Jones is not going to get a second contract. But if you think a guy's going to come in here and magically change this franchise, I think you unless we fix the rest of this team, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
It's bad. Isaac, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. He says, well, at least Cooper Kupp is killing it for me in fantasy. Oh, God, if you had Cooper Kupp today, if you have any Rams offense, anytime you play in the Giants, you should get your offensive guys in there. G-Chan, thank you. Appreciate you. Looks like Bama versus App State game. We are the tune-up team, longest yard reference. You're right. I said, whatever is ailing you will occur you when you play the Giants. It's a fact. Emperor Meach, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, Chris, I thought this was a 9 or 10 win team. I thought so too. Also, now you want to get rid of Judge. You said he was your hero last year.
I said it was my hero. I like Judge. I supported Judge. And I don't even necessarily want to get rid. I mean, we're gonna get. I'm facing. I love how I get all the venom. Baddog never gets any of the venom.
No, it doesn't matter.
Now on Baddog, I am just going to go on my channel and I'm going to agree with every negative sentiment about the New York Giants. And I'm going to tell you guys that I think they're going 0-17 every year. That way I can't get any venom from the fan base.
No,
listen, I don't know what to tell you.
I get the complete opposite venom. I told you. I
don't get it.
They're like, you don't like you.
Every Giants content creator out for the most part thought we were going to win 9 or 10 games. So I get criticized because I thought we were going to win 9 games. Because I defended our head coach like every Giants fan did last year when we won 6 games and they were showing optimism. I'm going to get killed for Joe Judge sucking this year. Okay, Joe Judge sucks.
Can we get Daniel Jones out of the game, please? Before the kid gets killed.
Everybody loved Joe Judge the first year. Give me a break. Actually, I even came on and said before the season started that I thought the fan base was too high on Joe Judge. And I thought they were overrating him and they were setting him up for failure, if we're being honest. But Jones just gets destroyed.
Roldy, thank you. Appreciate you. It's not even fun seeing Chris not optimistic. I don't like seeing you like that. It ain't fun, but I'm
Well,
sure
you're going to see a lot of this because this is what the fans want. So from here on out, I'm going to be the most negative person known to man.
You should be negative about this team anyway. There's nothing to be positive about.
Jones drops back the pass, looks out, rolls, and he's going to throw across his body and dropped by Shepard.
Irish roll. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Just flew in from Orlando. Missed the game so far. You know you didn't miss anything. You saved yourself a lot. Not on TV in Texas. My son just left the house because he's pissed. This game is the worst case scenario for the season. It's time for an enema. I think he meant. This might be the best case scenario for the season, to be completely honest with you. This might be the best thing that could have happened to the Giants. Honestly. It might have been. It could be. Zuhaib, thank you. Appreciate you. What are your constructive thoughts at the quarterback position at this point? I know it depends on this and that, but what are we doing here? Silver lining draft. I don't think a quarterback's fixing this. It's a bad team. Asia, thank you, my lady. Appreciate you. She says, Kid Blue just ended his stream. And what up with Benjamin? I don't know. I haven't seen Benjamin today. He definitely tried to fix up Chris and I. Oh, I tried to tell him that Chris doesn't date his subs, but he's not listening. I don't know about anything about that.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I didn't see Benjamin in here. Asia said that. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Timothy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Really. Chris is right. Now the rinse repeat, plus all Giants fans thought 6 to 8 wins. I thought we were going 9-8, 10-7 myself. Wrong.
Every Giants content creator, for the most part, thought we were going to win 9
This
games.
is the thing, Chris. I try to say this all the time. People, you're wrong. The pulse of sports changes every day. And for football, it changes every week. When you're a content creator, when you're an analyst, when you're anywhere on TV or social media, or anything that has to do with sports, and you're consistently putting out content, you're going to be wrong because things change every week. After New Orleans, we're sitting there going, God, maybe Daniel Jones turned the corner. And then you look at him today and go, God, he sucks. It changes every week. It's just how it goes. It's an emotional game. There's a lot more put into every single game in football than there is any other sport. It sucks. This sucks. My post game, I'm going to get out a lot of venom. That's all I know, man. I would suggest already turning your headphones on if you wear headphones. I'm probably going to scream a lot. I haven't screamed a lot in the post games, and this team pisses me off. Brady, thank you, brother. Really. Damn, guys, it hurts wearing my jersey right now. I hear you. It's terrible.
No, Eddie, I'm not going to be the light anymore. I'm serious. I'm going to be a very depressing channel going forward because that's what fans want. I am not going to be the light anymore. I'm going to give you what you want. That's what I'm going to be.
Stop with this. Where is this? Orphanage Ground, thank you, buddy. He says, don't let this distract from the fact that Jets beat the Rams with golf while failing to tank with Adam Gase and talent and love football. I do too. That's my problem. Peter, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Second time I decided to shower in the middle of a Giants game. First time was 2017 versus the Rams. And the same situation as 4 years ago. It's sad. I don't feel like taking a shower too because I feel filthy watching this freaking team. Dominic, thank you. Appreciate you. Chris, F these idiots. Misery loves company. You guys are the best. And one of the reasons I will tune in every weekend. We appreciate you. Listen, the fans are just pissed off. And it doesn't matter. One of us, it's either Chris. It's Chris's turn this week. Because I take it too. It just depends. It's because if we were good, this would not be happening. Fans are pissed off. And what can they do? There's nothing you can do. They can't get to Gettleman. They can't get. If they could get to Gettleman, they would be giving Gettleman the same crap. They're the ones that deserve it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. What can you do? We suck. I don't know what the hell's going on in the game. I haven't even changed the damn score. I'm trying to change the freaking score. I don't even want to. Independent Outsider, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Says, thanks for keep abusing yourself and entertaining us. Blow it up now. Anyone in coaching staff staying? Daniel Jones stay. Chris is in the darkness. Woo! That's how bad this team is. Put Chris in the darkness. That's how bad it is.
I'm not coming out of it for a long time.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. We should all be in the darkness. Isaac, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. To me, I think we should keep DJ at least as a stopgap option to focus on the teams this year in the draft and focus on the quarterback position next year as this team's trash. Forcing a quarterback is why we got Jones. That's a fact. That's a fact. He needs to be a stopgap if he's not the future. Why are they throwing?
3rd and 7.
I don't understand why we're throwing. Chat froze again. There it goes. I got that one. Mike, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. 26, 19, 78, 89, 54, 86 out, non-factor. This team wasn't good with those guys. It's not good. Mike, this is the thing. We can't keep making excuses for injuries. Injuries happen to every team. They somehow find a way to get through it. We stink. There's no more excuses for this team. I'm done. I can't. They take it out of me, man. Wow, they actually got pressure. Wow, they actually almost got an interception. Did they?
I think they did. Maybe not. Yeah, McKinney, I think.
Emperor Meach, thank you, buddy. Only Giants homers thought that. Everyone outside the Giants bubble in New York City. You're right. That's a fact. People were not sold in the team. They had the Giants as the longest shot to win the NFC East. They were right.
Yeah, they were right. It happens.
Luca, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Jones should be out of the game, even with the bad performance. He's coming off a concussion. I agree. No reason for him to be out there. He won't be out there this series. Steven, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Chris, I'm one of your oldest fans. It wasn't what I want. I hear you. It's terrible, man.
I'm not going to be making much Giants content, so don't worry about it, guys. I got nothing to talk about.
It's hard to, man. It really is. Where are we? Michael, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Chris, let's be fair. We're all wrong about Joe Judge and the sorry team. Let's call it like it is. That's a fact. A lot of us were very high in this team going into this year, and they failed us. John, thank you. Appreciate you. I seriously feel like we'll be picking number one. That could happen. Arama Reram, thank you. Appreciate you. Do you think Garrett is sabotaging Joe Judge like he did Wade Phillips to take up team under his nose with 2 top 10 picks? What's your opinion and thoughts of mine? I don't think that Jason Garrett can make this team bad on defense. You know? Roldy, thank you. Appreciate you. First off, Chris was telling the fans to slow down on Judge. Trust me, I know I go back and forth with the guy. Second, he wasn't the only one who thought we would win 9 games. No, I thought we'd win 9 games too.
I actually think I was one of the most negative people about Judge going into the season, to be completely honest with you. I even went out and attacked people of the media that were hyping Judge as much as they were. I thought it was ridiculous. So say what you want, think what you want about me. I was actually very negative about I don't want to say negative, but I was definitely very cautious about Judge going into the year.
Jarite, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Ownership and management keeps posturing like they know what they're doing, and they clearly don't. Just putting on Band-Aids on top of Band-Aids. Yeah, you can't fix a freaking a 6-inch gash with a Band-Aid, which is what we do. You know. Now I see. Thank you, brother. Getting Chris upset is more fun than watching the Giants game.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna be streaming much longer. I can't do Giants content anymore. To be complete, I don't even enjoy it anymore. That's just me being frank and honest with you. I don't even enjoy it anymore. Don't worry about it. You won't see me much more doing the Giants.
Dan, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Chris, I take back your veto from The Sopranos.
I don't even know what that means.
Roldy, thank you. Appreciate you. Don't try to attack Chris because of the way you're feeling now. Blame yourselves, not Chris. Well, I don't think you can blame yourself. His team sucks. Ed, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dog. I told you it's Dave Brown era. I wish it was that good, Mark. I wish it was as good as the Dave Brown era. I wish it was that good. We were at least competitive on defense. They did give him an interception. Is Jones still out there? Why is Jones out there? Nick, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. I don't care about the interceptions. McKinney played bad. They all played bad. Shaw, thank you. Appreciate you. Chris, never changed, bro. You're the first content creator I ever became a member of. Good days will come. Don't know when.
Hey, I appreciate all my members, but I always said on YouTube, I'm going to do this till I enjoy it. I don't enjoy talking Giants anymore. I don't enjoy what the teams become. I don't enjoy what the fan bases become. I'm going to talk Giants when I feel like it. I just don't like the spot of the franchise right now, if I'm being honest. There's a screen pass to Ingram. Pick up a 6.
It's rough. It sucks.
What did I like? I see Victor. Victor's like a Cop Pizzle jerk off, by the way. He keeps saying, Chris, you lied about Cop Pizzle. What the hell did I say about Cop Pizzle? I've been as nice as I could be to Cop Pizzle since I've been on YouTube. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Nameless Grifter, thank you. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Tom Brady, if any year couldn't win with this team as it currently stands, I'd bet my left nut on that. This team is bad, man. Larry, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Chris, don't worry. You've always got that stripper job in Antarctica to be positive about. Yeah. So it's not all bad. You got that tip money. I think that's where we should send Dave Gettleman and this entire team is to Antarctica. Well, we might get a penalty here on might get some pass interference. The freaking chat froze again, man. YouTube's got to do a better job with this. I have to change this thing from now on. Where are we? I'm just Joe. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. He says, Giants need to fire Gettleman right now and get Lewis Riddick. Give him control of the franchise. Lewis Riddick wanted Isaiah Simmons and Dwayne Haskins. That wouldn't have worked out for us either. You know, I don't know if that would be the answer. Ninja Service, thank you. Appreciate you. I feel bad for his ticket holders, all that money. Yeah, they suck. I do too. Aram Mariam, thank you, brother. I feel bad for DJ, Kadarius Toney, and Saquon. I feel bad for this fan base. That's what I feel bad for. The fan base that, like I said, pays their hard-earned money to go watch this disgusting team every week. It's horrible.
First down, Giants. Colin Johnson.
Steven, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, Chris, don't say that I love your Giant content.
I'm going to still make it. I'm just not going to be I'm not going to do as much. I don't get enjoyment out of making Giants content anymore, if I'm being honest with you. Colin Johnson, first down.
Bodo, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Bless you guys for sticking with this game. Or just sticking with the fans. I don't even think I'm sticking with the game. I think I'm sticking with the fan base. Pimp, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I'm with Chris. I get sick of watching this team, but we watch them because we love them, and that's just the way it is. It's a fact. This team sucks, though. John, thank you. Appreciate you. F the Giants. Let's go Lakers versus Knicks NBA Finals. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Zig, thank you. Appreciate you. Ain't not to talk about anymore, but trash. It's trash. Okay, Jorge, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank God I didn't watch a game today. Drinking some much-needed brews and enjoying food trucks. I could use a food truck right now, especially like the taco food trucks are really good. Hopefully better days are ahead of us this year. They can't be worse. Timothy, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Brilly says, I remember blowing a bunch of smoke up Judge's ass over the summer, and you told me to pump the brakes. Please come back. Things get better, Chris. Please come back. I can't see what the rest of that says. Oh, please come back when things get better, Chris.
So I'll be back in 10 years.
You'll be back in 10 hours. Be back after this game is over. Be back after this game is over with your post game, freaking letting it all out.
Victor Jimenez is the best. He says Cop Bizzle calls it like it is. Okay. Cop Bizzle thinks the Giants are winning the Super Bowl every year. He calls it like it is. You're right.
Johnny Morosky, thank you. Appreciate you. Don't let people control your emotions. This team sucks, but don't let that ruin your day. Life is too short. Also, Joe Biden sucks. Irish Rover, thank you. Appreciate you. Whoops, where'd that go? He says, Chris, don't stop your Giants content. I personally enjoy your opinions and your passion. Well, I've said this before. You're not going to please everybody.
Oh, I don't care. I just this fan base has become a fan base now that just, and I understand it. It's just it's not enjoyable for me anymore to talk about this team on a regular basis. That's just how I feel as a content creator anymore. That's why I haven't made videos. I made one video this week. I made a video, I think one video the week before. It's like, I just don't enjoy it anymore because it's not enjoyable.
It's hard.
That's me being as honest as I possibly could be.
Well, listen, I think we're going.
I think it's too early to start talking about the draft.
Yeah.
So, like, what the hell am I going to talk about?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you honestly, Chris. I think we're gonna have content to do because there's gonna be multiple changes made, and obviously
in the off season will be busy. But right now,
I think during the season we're gonna be busy. There's gonna be a lot of firings. I think so.
Yeah.
After today, after this. Aram Mariam, thank you. Appreciate you. He says, look, Graham Gano and Ingram will make another Pro Bowl. there's our maybe we can get a touchdown. Why is Jones still in the game?
Jones got hit there on the blind side as he tried to dump it down to Penny.
Yep. The Happy Huntsman, thank you so much. Appreciate you. He says, Pizzle said the offense runs through Darius Slayton.
That was a good call.
Why are we even talking about another content creator? Let's just stop.
Yeah.
I mean, what? I mean, God Almighty! Why even bringing that up? Grow up, dude. I mean, really. Everybody has their favorites. It's fine. You can have your favorite, but don't come in here and start. Why? Grow up. Seriously, man. Grow up for real. Do something else. Go do something productive. Why? Go over there. Jesus Christ. I mean, listen, it's what I get. Giants fans are pissed off. I get it. But God Almighty, man, some people just need to do something with their life. Do something. Jay, thank you. Appreciate you. Watching G-Men subsequent to the Yankees collapse is too painful. I'm grateful the NHL season is underway. Go Blue Shirts. Yeah, but the Rangers can't win a damn game either.
Yeah, I didn't even know hockey started.
They did. Rangers, at least I know, but I haven't seen. I didn't know if they played yesterday because I wasn't home. Luckily for me, look at Jones making completing a pass. Like I said, man, there's other things in life. I love the Giants are fired by being. They get my attention a lot. It's pretty obvious. But you know what? At the end of the day, like I said, yesterday I went and visited my mom. I got to hang out with my sister, my son. But there's other things in life. This is why I don't understand why people get so. Just some of the things they say, I'm like, you just must not have anything else to do. And I'm sorry for you, but don't come on here and just make up things about Chris or whatever. Like that ticks me off. Like I've worked with Chris for the better part of 4 years now. I say it all the time. My favorite thing that I do on YouTube is talking Giants. I love working with Chris. All right. Chris and I work well together because we are like different as far as personalities go. I'm the loudmouth, stubborn, obnoxious guy, and Chris is the guy that kind of calms me down. He's pissed. I'm pissed. The fan base is pissed, but you don't really need to go out and attack people personally. For what? It's not our fault that they suck. We can't help it. All we do is talk about what we see. And everybody always has a different opinion of what they see. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it wrong. Everybody's going to be wrong. I love when people, you're wrong. I don't know why people do that. Does that make you feel better about yourself if I'm wrong or he's wrong? I mean, come on, man. I mean, it just gets to a point where it's like the immaturity, and I get that's the rules of engagement on the internet, but holy cow, man. For real. Some of that gets tiring too. Kithniji, thank you. Appreciate you. He says, you're just honest, Tainah. Continue being you, not a Knicks fan, but definitely check out your streams. Vincent,
I'm going to be doing a lot more Knicks content, to be honest with you. So.
McAvey McVay will have control over this team, unlike us. We stink.
6:53 to go in the fourth. Jones coming out in the gun.
We're going to score a touchdown.
Incomplete.
Bad pass. Dr. Grape, thank you. Appreciate you. We need a revolution to take over this team. Pimp, thank you. Appreciate you. Chris didn't make the roster, guys. No, if Chris made the roster, we'd have 4 wins right now. Because we'd have an offensive line.
I'll tell you that right now. We'd have Rashawn Slater. That I could say for sure. But I don't think it would matter. But
where'd that go? Like things freezing on me again. Which I hate. Jay, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Baddog, they beat Montreal. Whoops. They beat Montreal 3-1 on the road in their last game.
First down. Giants.
Hey, it's Shep. He says in their last game, Shesty had 31 saves. Shesterkin, yeah. Good physical efforts, only 3 games in the season. No, I know, and they lost in overtime the other night, so they get a point for that. The first game was a disappointment. The Capitals kicked their ass pretty good. Is that
Giants touchdown?
Can we at least see Brightwell in this game at some point? Can we take a look at some other people? Thank you.
I don't even care who's in.
Appreciate you. He says, I love you guys' passion. I can't watch a Steelers live stream because they all basically suck, but I watch you guys because you're passionate. Appreciate that. We love our team. You know? Zach James, thank you. Appreciate you. Take Jones out. The game's over. Agreed. I don't know why he's still in there. Lucas, thank you so much, man. Our guy from Australia watching at God knows what time in the morning over there, 3:47 a.m., 4:47 a.m. Ridiculous time, and he's here. He says, if it wasn't for Chris, I never would have found this YouTube Greeny Bunch. Nothing respect you both. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can't let a couple bad apples spoil the bunch. It is what it is. You always got to have haters. There ain't nothing you can do. I say it all the time. Reggie Jackson said they don't boo nobodies. If you have haters, you're doing something right.
No. Listen, man. It has nothing to do with the trolls. I just don't enjoy it anymore. I don't enjoy talking about this team anymore on like a regular. Maybe in the offseason I'll feel differently, but I've gotten to the point where I just don't enjoy talking about the team anymore.
It's hard to. What is enjoyable about talking about?
I'm always gonna have haters. You're gonna have people that are miserable that look to poke fun at your opinions. It's an opinion,
right?
38-11, 2-point conversion is good. But
Sonny, thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Baddog, you and Chris have been the only exciting part of the Giants the last 4 years. Chris, keep doing your thing. We appreciate that, man. Isaac, thank you, brother. Appreciate you guys are my favorite Giants creators. Legit, the only reason the game is a reason. We appreciate that, guys, because I say it all the time, and I know Chris feels exactly the same way. If it wasn't for all your support and the fact that you do watch our videos and tune into our live streams and come in here for the game when we're getting absolutely wiped off the face of the earth, it would be unbearable. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The good and the bad, there's way more good than there is bad with this fan base. It is what it is. Some people, I say it all the time. It don't matter. I don't care how old you are. I don't care your sex, your background, your color, your creed, your political views, the religion. I don't care about any of it. I don't care about any of it. Good people are good people. Bad people are bad people. That's just how it is. It's that simple. You're either a good person, you're a bad person. You're either. It's really all it is. Asia, thank you, appreciate you. She says, whoever making fun of Chris and Baddog, I'll literally pick you apart and send you to the hospital. They work very hard to give us good content, and people you're bashing them. People really need to grow up. It is what it is. It's part of the rules of engagement. You know what, Asia? Let's pick the Giants apart. They're the ones that are giving us the damn agita. Dan, appreciate it. Thank you, my man. He says, I hope to see Chris a lot happier during the NBA season. He will be. Louis, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. He says, love and respect everybody here, man. This is the game. It got ugly today. Things are going to change.
This is as bad as it's been.
This is as bad as it's been. Since I don't remember you and I doing a game where it was this bad. As
bad as it's been. Well, this year there was expectations.
No, but like, is there? Oh my God, stupid thing. Is there been a like a game where we got blown out like this?
I mean, the game last year against the 49ers was pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess.
This one's up there, though.
It is. Way up there. Roldy, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Baddog fans are upset now because they're seeing what you and I have been saying all along. But we were called negative. Chris fans are attacking because I think you sold them a bunch of positive, and now the chickens are coming. Well, I don't know. I told you. I think sometimes that's just I don't know. Stereotype's not the right word. I don't know what the hell the word I'm looking for is there, but I don't know. It doesn't. I told you. So you roll these just something you can't win all the time. That's why when people ask me what to do, how do I become? What should I? I want to build a YouTube channel. Got any advice? And my advice to them is always just be yourself, because you can't please everybody, and that's true in life. You can't please everybody, and I say it all the time. You can hate me for who I am. That's fine, but do not like me for who I'm not. I don't want you to like me for me acting. I don't want you to like me for somebody I'm not. If you don't like me, don't like me. That's fine. I'll live. A lot of people don't like me. It's okay. There's a lot of people that do like me. And that's true with any human being on the face of the planet. So I'll live. But Vincent, thank you. Appreciate you. Chris is always taking a side and stride, or hate and stride. My boy's not a snowflake. Everyone got haters. It's true. Socks, thank you. Appreciate your heads up, guys. Support you both to the end. Appreciate that. Socks are looking good. Marco, thank you. Appreciate you. Can you see us trade some of our big contracts? Well, nobody's probably going to take it on, Marco. That's the issue.
Bradbury's the only guy possible that I could see, maybe. But
yeah, no one's
outside of that, nobody's taking those contracts. Handoff up the middle, fourth down. Shelton with the tackle.
Jeremiah, thank you. Appreciate you. I'll still be watching, although I'm enjoying this. Well, I told Jeremiah, we enjoy watching the Eagles be bad too. Misery loves company. Eagle fans like watching the Giants suck. We like watching the Eagles suck. We both suck. Neither one of us is going anywhere this year. Aram Mariam, thank you, brother. He says, Baddog Chris and Fisk Vegas is all I follow. Kid Blue 2 this season hurts the most because on paper we beat everybody. It's bad. Look at Justin Herbert, 4-1. Name us Grifter, thank you. Appreciate it. This is one positive of Giants been on point with 2-point conversions. That's all I got to say. It's true. They've been pretty good. It's too bad we've been way behind every time we use them. Leon, thank you. Appreciate you. Chris, don't get so down. These Giants are awful. Don't expect the 86 Giants when you watch this team. Hope and pray for the best, but expect the worst.
I said it last time on Bad Dog Stream. We're the worst organization in football over the last decade.
It's
I'm hoping for the 93 Giants.
God, 93. I'm hoping for the 91 Giants at this point. Oh, they just ran into the punter. Let's see if we get a penalty on that.
Giants field the punt at the 19, and they'll bring it back to about the 35.
Yeah, well, there's a flag, and we'll see what that is. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Welcome into the Dog Pound. Dog Pound members, you know what to do. Welcome our guy into the kennel, baby, because it feels like I'm a caged animal right now at his damn Giants team. Rudy, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Of all the trolls, did you win for being negative?
They did, because I'm not going to make content anymore. I'm very sparingly, so they did win. They did win. But no, I was getting to that point anyway. I'm just to the point where I don't have motivation to talk about this football team right now. Not in season. It's just, I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it.
It's tough. It's tough to enjoy a team that's this bad.
Yeah.
What is there to enjoy? Honestly, it's bad. John, thank you. Merritt has to speak publicly this week. He won't. Someone has to be fired. We've reached rock bottom. Great stream. Fight on, John. Every time I think we reach rock bottom, we find a new low. Like running into the punter and giving him a first down right there. That's exactly what just happened.
Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7.
They just ran into the punter and he gave the Rams a first down. It's an unbearable. It's unbearable. Like I said, I think part of the fun with my post games is that's where I can let out all my anger and steam and frustration is there. I won't do it on the stream anymore because I don't expect much. But then, like I said, I start talking about them and I just get fired up. That's who I am. It's just ridiculous. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of this team. I really am.
Pick up a 3, 3rd and 4.
He rolled the dice to block the kick, but why are you trying to block a kick? It's 38-11. I don't understand the point is. Shaw, welcome back to the Dog Pound, man. Appreciate you. Dog Pound. Welcome, Shaw B, back into the kennel. Yeah, fill the cages up, man. We going to be caged all year over here. Chris, if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I'd be doing this, buddy. It makes you feel any better.
I just don't have motivation to talk about this team right now. It's just.
No, I hear you. I trust me. I completely understand. What can you do? This is just, it's embarrassing.
Oh my God, he just got rocked. Was that Dexter Lawrence?
I don't know. I don't even know who was running that play. Zig, thank you. Appreciate you. We can talk about the rebuild now. I'll be here with you guys until our next Super Bowl team, next super team to be proud of. Draft about rebuild talk is it. Horrible. I'm probably reading that wrong. I'm trying to read them as fast as I can. But yeah, I say it all the time. It sucks. It seems every year before Halloween we're talking about the freaking draft. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Damian, thank you. Appreciate you. He says there will be books written about this fall from grace. I don't know how far we fell. We've been bad for years.
Giants failed the punt at the 17.
Listen, let me say this, Chris. You got to give the front office credit. It takes a hell of a front office to really construct a team this poorly. It takes some talent to build a team this bad. By accident, you would find a way to be better. It's pretty impressive. LA Lou.
It's bad as it's been, man. It's bad as it's been.
The 3rd and 33 Giants versus the Rams are worse. McAdoo was the worst. The two of you deserve better. As hard and as honest as you work, you should have a better team and screw your attackers. Lou, it is what it is. Like Chris says, like we say with the Knicks, or the Mets for him, when they are good, it'll be that much more sweet. Be here every year. And hopefully one day Chris and I do get to call a good Giants team, but it's not going to be this year, unfortunately. I had higher expectations. Didn't think they were winning a Super Bowl, but thought they'd be competitive, and they haven't been. David, thank you. Appreciate you, my man. He says, I enjoy listening to you guys about the only enjoyment I get watching this team. It's impossible to make everyone happy, so don't try. Have a drink on me. Don't drink anything good. Chris, just start drinking out of the bottle.
I've drank about half of it today, so.
Connor, thank you. Appreciate you. Has Aziz been in the damn game? Yeah, I haven't seen Aziz.
Yeah, I know he was in. I'm the 51. I've seen him in there.
Okay.
Jones drops back, throws over the middle. Ingram first down.
Look at Evan Ingram. Something to build on. He's going to make the Pro Bowl. Eds, thank you. Appreciate you. The craziest thing is Jones is Shermer's pick. That's why our front office and our owner don't know what the hell they're doing. It's really, really bad. I don't. Wow, hurry up offense.
First down.
Look at the Giants moving and grooving. Sacred Dust, thank you. Appreciate you. Really mock rebuild on tonight's therapy session, please. You might as well start, Chris. Might as well do your mock draft.
I'm going to do a mock draft. Yeah, no, it ain't going to be no post-game stream. There's nothing for me to talk about. But it is what it is. I'm just sick of this team. I'm sick of the team.
You should do that. It's good to get this shit out of your system. Don't hold it back, man. It's what my post-game videos are for. They're good therapy. VT Jake, thank you. Appreciate you. New York media needs to hold this crap team to account. No more softball questions. Get emotional. Get some answers quickly. Quickly. Enjoy the stream as always. Love you, gents. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. This is why I would never be allowed in the media, on television, any place. I always appreciate those comments. You know, you should be here. You should be there. They would never let me because I'm too brutally honest. And they don't like that. Today's society doesn't like people that are brutally honest, which is why I have the haters I do, because I'm brutally honest. Not just about everything, about myself and about life. I am brutally honest. Life is tough. And watching this team is tough. Life is easier than being a Giants fan right now. CJ, appreciate you, my man. He says, if Joe Judge, Jason Garrett, and Patrick Graham are fired in season, will Freddie Kitchens be the interim coach till the offseason? I don't know how they would do it. For some reason, I think Joe Judge will make it through the year. I think Garrett will be the first to go. I really don't know what you can do. I don't know what helps, fixes. I don't know. It'll be interesting going forward. It'll be depressing, but it'll be interesting too. This is just the, I would like to hear Joe Judge come out and say, we suck. We're a bad team. Bad. I want, see, this is what New Yorkers want. We're not gonna accept games like this regardless. But if you're a head coach, you got to come out and go, we were terrible. Jim Mora, we were terrible. We couldn't do diddly poo on offense, whatever. Playoffs. Joe Judge needs to come out and go, we sucked. I need to do better. The coaches need to do better. The players need to do better. This is unacceptable. You need to do that.
He's going to be fired at the end of the year if this keeps up. So he'll be running laps for a while.
Well, I think I put in his last presser or post game on New York Giants or whatever. I said, don't worry, Joe, you ain't doing much more of these. Jim Grosso, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. He says nuts. Yeah. Joey bag of no nuts. His team played like it had no nuts today. His team played like it was neutered. Malik, thank you. Appreciate you. Boycott games. And why is DJ still in? Yeah, that's a fact. Why is Gettleman still there? Why is the owner allowed 2 games to ruin this franchise? Why do fans primarily blame DJ? This whole team sucks. Why? No answers.
Because the quarterback's the easy position to point to. That's why. But he's not good. He was horrible. It was one of his worst performances in the NFL, and he will not be the long-term answer here. I would say 95% because part of it's definitely him, and part of it's because we can't construct a friggin' roster. It is what it is. It's a sad state of affairs when you root for an organization run as poorly as the New York Giants. That's all I'll say about it.
It's a fact. L.A. Lou, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. He says, as much I'm enjoying this victory, I'm sorry it comes at your expense. You and Chris are good dudes. Fist bump and handshake the two. Hey, L.A. Lou, you're good, man. Your team is good. We knew we were losing this game.
Awesome. Congratulations on the win, Lou.
Didn't think we were going to get killed. Thought it'd be a little bit better, but nobody thought we were winning this game. You hope for the best. You guys are good, Lou. I got no will. I have no hate towards the Rams. I think getting Matt Stafford was the best thing for Stafford, the best thing for the Rams. I'm happy for Matt Stafford. He deserves this with all the stuff he's been through. Listen, I hope the Rams go on and win the whole thing, man. You know, I would love to see that. I'd love to see the Rams win a Super Bowl for, you know, guys like you and Benjamin and everybody else that are Rams fans. I mean, you guys deserve it too. You haven't been bad, but you haven't. I mean, you did lose a Super Bowl the other year, but you know, it is what it is. I'm glad for you guys. Spaz out, thank you, appreciate you. He says, keep Judge a special teams coach and just hire a brand new coach. Yeah, but there would be no reason to keep him on the special teams ain't any good. That's the problem. Nothing's good. Not even the cheese jizz nachos.
4th and 8. They might as well go for it. Who cares? 38 seconds to go in the 4th.
Pimp, thank you. Appreciate you. The rough thing is if we stick with Jones again next year and we have a great draft, what else can the next GM do? We have no cap and a ton of holes. That's why I said in my Fire Dave Gettleman video that he's left this in a worse spot than when he took it over. MG Tao, thank you, buddy. He says, fellas, bottom line, all the wasted first-round picks started to build that way too late. Keep Eli as long as well as scouting totally. I got to see the rest of that. It's terrible. You're right. It's pathetic. This team is pathetic. I don't know. I don't know what else. Like I said, the post game will be epic today.
Jones dumps it down on 4th and 8 for a gain of 2.
It's good play.
I mean,
Fitting.
fairness, getting crushed, but yeah, at least throw it up towards the end zone.
It's fitting. Happy Huntsman, thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Chris, Elon Musk said, "I rather be positive and wrong than negative and right. You are different from any other content creator in that way."
I appreciate that, man. That's just the way I am. I'm a glass half full guy. You know that when you watch my channel. If you don't like it, don't watch. But there's nothing to be. The glass is empty, so there's nothing for me. There's nothing for me to be glass half full about. It sucks. I love this team with every fiber of my being, but this team's going nowhere fast, man.
No, they're going backwards at a rapid pace. Shout out to Sean McVay for being classy about this, not scoring 60 because they could have. True Rap, thank you. Appreciate you. We're on pace for Thibodeau and Evan Neal. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the Bears are going to do the rest of the year. They're 3-3, which I would kill for us to be 3-3. But Giants fans, sorry. This was rough. It's terrible. I mean, the whole second half of the game, not even talking about the game. Game is over at halftime. There are no long-term answers. There are no short-term answers. This team, I don't know. I mean, the 2017 Giants were terrible. I think this team was right up there with them. And it's very similar. And people have talked about the parallel between them. We went out and spent a lot of money in 2017, drafted Evan Ingram. You know, they thought they could win in 2017. They ended up being terrible. This year they went out, they got a number 1 receiver. They got a number 2 cornerback. None of it's worked. Everybody's hurt. Team underperforms. Team sucks. Coaching's bad. Offensive line, defensive line. Quarterback was terrible today. Wide receivers are always hurt. Barkley's always hurt. We got no offensive line. Our GM's an idiot. Our coaching staff blows. I probably already said that, but it's worth repeating. This team is one of the worst I've ever watched. It's embarrassing. I can never tell you, again, words don't express how appreciative I am for all you guys and girls. It makes it more bearable to know that there are Giants fans out there that love this team as much as we do and that put up with the shit that we have to put up with week in and week out. The fact that you guys continue to support us is unbelievable. Yeah, there's going to be people that don't like me. That's fine. There's going to be people that don't like Chris. That's fine. At the end of the day, we all love the Giants, and that's all you can do. Your opinion's not always going to be popular with some people, and that's just the way it is. I've learned to accept that a long time ago, and that's fine. Of course. We suck. If we were winning, none of this, it wouldn't matter. You know, we got to, I don't know. There's no answer. We're terrible. We're a terrible team. It's sad, and it's embarrassing, and, you know, we'll be here next week regardless. So, you know, Andrew, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. There's no accountability on this team. There's no one on this team doing their job. Fire them all. That's true. There is no accountability. There's no pride here. Orphanage, thank you, brother. He says, talk about a giant win. Rams social media team. I don't know if that was a giant win. It's pretty obvious. Look at all those Rams fans there. Why not? Greg 6 Control, thank you. He's unfortunate. October, once again, halfway through October, Giants fans are already looking towards a draft. At least you can always commiserate on both your channels. Thanks for all you do. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I got nothing to say, man. I'm done. I'm just like emotionally like done. Like I'm beaten down.
Yeah. It's understandable. This team does. It beats it out of you. You try every week. This, you know, like I said, before every game, like I always feel like we could win. And then we get about a quarter into the game. We were actually winning at the end of the first quarter, but you get about 25 minutes into the game. It's like it's over. Last 2 games have been just pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah. Something else to say. Jake, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I'm starting to think the things that the thugs, Kelvin Benjamin and Joe Judge are true. Oh, Kelvin Benjamin said about Joe Judge are true. It certainly looks like it's rearing its ugly head. You know, I love when someone comes in here and says Cowboy Nation. Yeah, sure. You just joined the bandwagon. It's okay. Cowboys fans get the most bandwagons. I understand that. Yeah, let me come into a Giants stream. Well, Cowboys Nation. If you're actually a real Cowboys fan, you wouldn't do that. So I already know. I know your type. I live in upstate New York. I see it every day of my life up here. Orphanage, thank you, brother. Chris, don't worry too much. You still have me. That's true. You still have DeGrom. I don't even have
I do have DeGrom, and I love DeGrom.
I don't have DeGrom.
Unfortunately, he went down because that's what happens every year with the Mets. But
we got Cole.
I love DeGrom.
Cole didn't even go down. Cole just sucked. Peter, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Looks like Chris is on the verge of tears, as am I.
I'm just sick of this team, man. Sick of this team.
Marshawn Lynch, thank you. Appreciate you. The beast mode. He says, people laughed at me when I said this team won't be good until 2025. No Barkley, no Slate, no Galladay, no Tony. What did you honestly expect? A better effort, I guess. Didn't expect to win. I know that. Buccaneers fan, thank you. Y'all the biggest joke of the NFL, bums. Oh, crack analysis, buddy. I'm sure your life is fantastic. Good on you. Spend $2 to troll. Jeffrey, thank you. Appreciate you. 5 straight years of this. Can't do it anymore. And I guarantee another guy that just joined the Bucs band. Couldn't tell you who the quarterback was when they won the Super Bowl in 2002, but that's another story. J-Man J, thank you. Appreciate it. He says, problem is the next draft stinks a quarterback, and you don't want to force another quarterback pick. And can we please move on from Judge? He's never been any savior I ever believed in. It's bad. Mike, thank you. Appreciate it. He says, I hope we get some good players to next season's injury list. Looks different, and we can still ignore it. It's a factor. Well, I don't think anybody ignores the fact that injuries play a part, but you can't keep using it as an excuse. It's bad. If all our guys were healthy today, we still would have lost. Maybe not 38-11, but I don't think we win with all of our guys healthy. We're not as good as the Rams. We're not as good as the Cowboys when we're healthy. You know? Dominic, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Appreciate it. He says, you boys are the best. See you next week. Yes, you will. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let Chris go drink his bottle of Jack. I'm going to make my post game video. You guys go do some, I appreciate you guys and girls being here. You guys and girls are the best. Fabian, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks for the stream. Baddog, Tainah, much love and support. We appreciate it. Go enjoy your families. Go enjoy doing something that you like to do. Make yourself happy. Go do something that makes you happy. This team doesn't make us happy, man. Chris, I was a rough one, buddy. I know it. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Hit the subscribe button because, like I said, we do this clown show week in and week out. More importantly, make sure you go into the description because no matter what he says, Chris will be back with me next week on that channel to watch us play the Panthers, and we'll see exactly what happens. Maybe we can cover the spread. I don't know. But I'm going to get out of here, like I said. Thank you all for being amazing, and going to go do my post game. Chris, thanks for coming on.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for having me on, and I'm just at like a breaking point with this team, and I always said it on YouTube. I'm not. If I stop enjoying it, it's not fun for me anymore. Talking about this team. I hope one day it's fun, but
I understand. So one day it will be. Gotta believe that. Just not any day soon. We're not getting any younger. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Chris, thanks for coming on. We will see you next time for the Entertainment Talking Sports. Bad Diggity Dizzle. We gone. Peace.